Is that normal?
Yeah, I sweat a lot too. You know that about me.
You do sweat a lot.
Like I'm just a person.
It's very interesting.
Okay, we're cool.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Yeah. You better be. Wow. It feels like, I was going to say, like, did you miss us? But I guess nothing's really changed from the audience's perspective. We're still on schedule.
Yeah, so you missed us then, you know? Feels like a minute.
It feels like we haven't recorded in a long time because we recorded last week's episode so early. We technically didn't even record last week because I wasn't here. Wow.
You're out in the A, painting the town red.
Oh, God. We're going to talk about it. Anyways, let's just intro and get into it.
Like Zoie, mama, I go relentless. What up, Zoe? Relentless. What up, Zoe? Relentless. Shut the up, Clyde. Accept trade. They're relentless.
Wow. Even the gunshots again. Crazy.
Wow. Got on my Owen Wilson. What's going on, guys? Yeah, I tried to prevent it.
Why did you look at me like that? What is wrong with you guys?
I tried to stop it.
What was that?
I can't believe you made that sound and then asked what's wrong with us. But
anyways, everyone, welcome to episode 27, 28? What are we, 28, 29? 29? This is 29?
I believe so.
Damn. Welcome to episode 29 of season 4 of the Relentless Diaries.
I think we only did 25 last season too. So like,
Probably.
This is the most.
Well, I mean, this season's about to end soon. What are we? We're in October. We're going to end the season in December. Wow. Look at us. Crazy.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Look at us.
Not me.
Look at us. Look at me when I'm talking to you. I'm saying, look at us.
You said us.
Yeah, I'm looking at Clyde and I'm looking at you.
Yeah, your line of sight can see both of us. Mine can't.
So we do, like, one eye's going there, one eye's going here.
I have to look back and forth.
We have to look like Shaq when he's mad.
That's twisted.
You ever see Shaq when he's mad in an interview?
No, and I don't think I want to. But yeah, anyways, welcome to episode 29, the Relentless Diaries podcast. I'm back from Atlanta. Your main host, Zoe's here with the boys.
What's goody in the hoodie? It's your boy Trezor, a.k.a. Himmer for that.
Okay. What's poppin', Mr. Flying Jiggy, Clyde Smitty, the podcaster, rapper, actor, make the money come faster. You know.
Anyways, so should I get my Atlanta recap out the way?
Well, I don't know. That's probably like a whole segment on its own, right?
Is it? I don't think it's me.
The last time you had a trip, it was a 40-minute segment.
Was it?
Yes.
Where did I go when it was 40 minutes?
Vegas.
And it was a 40-minute segment talking about Vegas?
Yes.
Okay, maybe I'll
like
keep
there's a YouTube video of just that.
Really?
Just
Maybe I'll keep it short.
No, it's fun. People love you. Like, I think it's one of the bigger things of
that
the podcast.
People look forward to?
I was looking forward to it. I was like, all right, Zoe's got a nice story for us today.
Okay, yeah.
But hold on, no.
In detail.
But Tresor, what happened to you in the last 10
we're
days?
doing weekly recaps. We know what my weekly recap is going to be, but what's yours?
I went to the Western concert.
Texting.
Yeah. It was cool. Their music is good. I feel like the live show needs a little bit of an improvement, but
Damn.
Now you're giving constructive criticism.
yeah, but it's true. Cause I don't know if I'm just such a big Western fan that I expected more, but yeah, it was cool. It wasn't a bad show at all, but it was cool. Besides that, I don't know. I ain't really done much this week.
I feel you. I feel like last episode got me in like a lot of trouble.
What happened?
What did we talk
Just
about?
in my
I feel
personal
like we
life.
just freestyled last episode.
Yeah, I know,
right?
and I think we shouldn't do that again. Just I don't think we should.
I don't even remember what we talked about.
I don't remember what we talked about either. I left that episode. I felt like it was like a daydream. I don't remember. Like, I'm thinking about it now. I don't remember a single topic we talked about last week. We shouldn't. I don't think freestyling should be like maybe once a season.
Yeah.
Let's not do that again till next.
Let's save that for Patreons and stuff.
So wait, why did you get in trouble?
Mom, my friend.
Your mom?
Like another friend. Like yeah.
Wait,
like,
why? Why? Spill it.
No, because we were talking. Remember, I said we were talking about like my background and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, my mom's Karen White.
Oh.
Remember?
Don't
and
do
like,
that to Mama
No, I know,
Clyde.
and like and I'll make that distinction right here or whatever. She's not Karen White. She's speak to the manager White. You know, she's like
He said she's one step below.
No, she's not the person that relies on white fragility and tears and stuff. Like
100%.
she's like stands on business. You know what I mean? Like she's not the person to cry when like the manager comes and everything like.
But your mom's been supporting us. I see her in the likes.
That's why.
I would never think your mom is Karen White.
And what I said a conversation I had about with my friends and stuff. What's over there, bro?
Oh, I was looking at
I hate having my back here.
I was just looking at the shirt.
Oh, okay.
Okay, bet. I remember I had a conversation about like attractive standards and stuff with my friends.
Oh, yeah.
I had another person debate me about the whole sex appeal thing and like.
What did they say about the sex appeal thing?
Well, they were just in
Why are
disagreement.
you laughing at the group chat? What's going on?
They were in disagreement with me. So
Why are you looking at my phone?
Why are you keying in the group?
Why are you looking at my phone?
Because I looked at you and you were smiling ear to ear, looking at your phone. And I looked at your phone. It was, like bare people. So what's happening?
Let the man be in his relationship, Like he's just
that was a big
text
group
from the
chat.
shorty
Big
and it's a smile.
Someone said something funny in the group chat. That's
Yeah,
all.
his
There was
mouth
a bunch of laughing emojis.
Big smiling. Key.
Yeah, I just been putting out fires.
Damn.
For a laugh.
Actually, I can tell you what it actually was
Why is it
without telling.
Who's it about? You?
Yes, because
Okay.
I had to report what I just heard.
Report what?
Because how is someone going to put that on my jacket?
You're mixed. Things that I tell you in confidence, don't go repeat it, ho.
Yeah, no, I covered it. Don't worry.
What do you mean you covered it? They're gonna know I'm the one who told you.
Yeah, but they don't know who, so it doesn't matter.
What do you mean they don't know who?
They don't know who.
Like who told me?
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter.
But I didn't tell you who told me. I just told you.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. But they
So
know
the road
that
stops. So the road stops there. How are you gonna put that on my jacket? Anyways, guys, it's impolite to.
Men are the biggest gossipers, yo. Like, I don't get it. And this man that I told you so, or one little story, this man was already tapping away on his phone in the group
You
chat.
guys know not to do this too, because you know how invested the audience gets with your
I was
off-camera
literally about to
arguments
say
and stuff. So
that's
why
why-
are you doing this?
That's
right
why
now?
I said it's inappropriate to bring that up because we can't tell you what we were talking about.
No, we can't.
But off of that, don't act like that's not a. There are certain things that you have like a select group of friends that need to hear news instantly.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people for certain people where I would hope that as soon as you hear something, like, I want to hear it.
I'm in the know.
Yeah, I want to know what's going on.
Tresor is a reporter backer. You tell
No, it
Tresor
depends
something,
on what it is.
he's reporting back.
No, but I will report back if it's something that has to do with me. I'm not reporting back about other
that is not
people's
true.
stories with
Stuff
other people.
that had nothing to do with you, you'd report back.
If Shorty's pregnant, you're reporting.
I don't call that reporting because that's
Hear
public.
the news? Share.
Yeah, but I don't call that reporting because that's public knowledge. If you posted it on, all I'm
Valid,
doing is
valid.
putting it in front of people.
I told Tresor that I did something, and he went to the guy and asked about the thing, and I was like,
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You
that's-
told me you went back to him
Well,
and
what's
asked
wrong
it.
with that? He's like mediating,
Yeah, but like, don't go back and ask.
No, but I don't think it wasn't in the way that like you think it was.
If I tell you that I went out with a guy, and then you go to said guy and like, I heard you went out with Zoe. It's like, nigga, what?
I don't know if he's the man them though, so like you can have those conversations.
You can have those conversations
Yeah,
with certain people.
yeah,
Don't act
yeah.
like it's not like that.
Some of my
Especially
friends, if they went on a date with you or something like that, I could do that.
Especially if you're like in the circle
Yeah.
of what's going on. It would be different if it's like a man that I don't talk to like that about this type of stuff. Like if it's a random guy, then I'm just in your business.
Men
But if
do
I'm
their due
around,
diligence.
and girls do too. It's not just us.
But it's like for some reason just seem like bad or negative or feminine for us to do like, due diligence and
can't
us
do
communicate.
anything.
I know. We can't talk to each
Oh,
other about girls.
please.
Like, it's crazy out here.
Anyways.
We can't do math. There's all types
That's
of
how
things.
you end up going out sad.
I won't lie. I've gotten some really good tea probably some of the best tea I've gotten in my life have been from men. Men, sometimes I'm like, I've been on the phone with my guy friends, like, and they're spilling tea.
Think of the messiest bitch you know. It's a man,
It's
isn't
a
it?
man. It's a grown man.
I love that saying.
Grown man. But anyways,
Miss Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta Peach.
Where do I start? This Atlanta trip was a little bit different than my last one because my last Atlanta trip that I went on, that was our first clip that ever went viral on TikTok. But this Atlanta trip, I'm going to try to keep this very censored in a way.
You had a great time.
I had a great time. Is it like, it was cool. Like, obviously I went for a show. Well, I went to visit my girl. We know I have a friend that everyone loves. If you know who she is, you know. Both your faces.
Is he allowed
Anyways,
to
I didn't
shout out
say
your friend's
anything.
name?
it's the faces.
Is he allowed to say your friends' names anymore? I don't know.
Yeah, her name is Krista. If you go to my Instagram, you want to search Krista, you'll find her. Her account's private though, so good luck. But yeah, everyone knows my Atlanta friend. Everyone thinks that she's bad. Everyone asks me about her, whatever. So went to visit her. Also went for a Canadian artist show, which was.
I wonder who that is.
I'm not gonna say no names. Put it together. I went to a Canadian artist show in.
You know what I'm doing?
No.
I'm not gonna say the race of the doctor.
I don't get it.
You know the Kanye meme where he's talking about the Jewish doctor?
No.
No, I'm not the only person in the room that knows this.
I have no idea.
I
Anyways, so whatever. Went to Atlanta.
Okay.
Went to Atlanta for a Canadian artist show and to visit my girl, whatever. Atlanta is just, it's Black Hollywood. It's really good food. It's Southern. It's hookah. It's bottles. It's scammers everywhere. BBLs everywhere. Got to Atlanta. Everything was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just kind of did regular stuff. My girl works in the club. So, she can plug you in. When you have friends who work bottle service in the club, they know what to do. They know what booths to put you in. They know how to plug you into certain spenders,
As a woman.
As a woman, yes.
Make that distinction.
As
unique
women,
experience to y'all.
yes. So she's like, yeah, actually, as soon as you land Saturday night, come to my club, whatever. I'll put you guys in a nice section. You guys can get lit, get drunk, whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. We land. We're getting ready to go out. We land maybe at like 9:30, 10. As soon as we get to the Airbnb, shower, change, makeup, hit the club. Atlanta's an interesting place because some girls don't really give a shit how they dress. Like, and this is no shade. You know what I'm saying? Like, no shade at all. I feel like in Atlanta, you either look like you're like top baddie or you look like you don't care what the hell you do. If you're wearing Air Forces with a dress, you need to stop. It is absolutely terrible. Air Force Ones in the club with a dress is psychotic behavior. I don't care what anyone says. No, absolutely not. If you're going to dress down, dress down.
I seen a stripper in Jordan 12s.
That is disgusting.
It was pretty crazy.
If you're gonna
One hell of a flu game.
Yeah. If you're gonna dress down, dress down. If you're gonna dress up, dress up. It's hard, like, especially in the club, like to balance the two, like kicks in a dress, Air Force with Jordans. It's just not right. But that's how girls in Atlanta do it.
In 2023.
Yes, they either come kick.
Because once again, we're not gonna forget that Rihanna had y'all in Adidas track pants.
And the track tearaways. Yeah.
But continue.
So whatever, we go to the club, cool. I guess in Atlanta there's a thing with like African scammers and scammer boys and Nigerian boys and all that stuff, right? That's not really my bag. Like, I don't really care for the scammers and the big spenders. That's not my thing. But she's like, I'm gonna put you in this booth like right away. She's like, come here. He comes out here every week. He's gonna spend probably $15K tonight. Just come here, kick it when he gets here. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm sitting in the booth, chilling. All of a sudden, 4 or 5 African guys walk in, blinged out chains, Rolex watches, Cartier glasses, Prada pants, Prada shirt, Dior this, just decked out. And I'm like, all right, this is the type of time that they're on. So I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? Obviously I'm polite. I'm in their section, handshake, nice to meet you. What's your name? Blah, blah, cool. Keeping it cool. One of them trying to talk to my girl, you know what I'm saying? Apparently he's like the richest one in the group. So he's trying to kiki with my girl. All cool, let it slide. All of a sudden, he goes to my girl, like, yo, what do you want? Azul or Azul or 1942?
Those are the only choices?
That's what I said. And I was like, okay.
Our generation is finished.
Then he's like, Azul or 1942? She's like, let's do Azul. Okay, cool. Maybe 5 minutes later, 2 bottles of Azul come out. Fireworks, sparklers, pop, 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 pop. I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. The Azul comes out, shots, cheers, yeah, nice, welcome to Atlanta, Toronto's in the building, ha, 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 key. Great. All right, 2 seconds later, 3 hookahs come out. Okay, I don't mind a good hookah. I'm a hookah smoker. I don't mind it. Not all the time, but I don't mind a hookah smoke. I'll do it. Hookah comes out, you know what I'm saying? Smoking the hookah, chilling, Azul's getting passed around a little bit, cool. 2 seconds later, 2 more bottles of 1942 come out. I'm like, okay, word. Ha ha, sparklers. Amped, bottles, popping, great. Shots are going around. Cool. Smoking the hookah. Shots are going around. Drinks are going around. And this guy looks at me. He's like, are you are you doing okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm great. He's like, okay, just make sure you pace yourself. This is just the warm-up. I said, I beg your pardon? This is just the warm-up. I said, we have 4 bottles on this table, 2 Azul, 2 of 1942. And this is just the warm up? He goes, yeah. I said, okay, cool. Go back to smoking my hookah, you know, talking, whatever. All of a sudden, 4 bottles of Ace of Spades come out. No, I think 4 or 5 bottles of Ace of Spades come out. And I'm like, okay, like, here we go. And he just hands me a bottle. Just like, this is yours. And I don't like mixing champagne. This is where I messed up again. Yeah, and I never learned my lesson. Recipe right there, never learned my lesson. And so at this point, I've already had 1942. I've already had Clase Azul. I'm probably like 45 minutes of hookah deep in this bitch. Okay? I now have this bottle of Ace of Spades in my hand. And I'm trying to share it. No one wants it. So I just take it to the face. I'm like, forget it. I'm just going to
put it down. When in doubt, just put it down. I
learned
like, that the hard way.
Succumb to peer pressure.
I'm
just going to, you know, just take it straight from the bottle. That was my biggest mistake. And I was like, that's it. Like, I'm dead. Like, whatever. Another bottle of Clase Azul comes out. I'm like, all right, man.
How many people are in this booth?
Probably like 12 or 13.
Between y'all the girls, polishing some of these bottles?
Like, the bottles are, they're getting tumped. And think about it. We've already had, two Clase Azul, 2 1942, another 1942, and like 4 or 5. Or another Clase Azul, like 4 or 5 bottles of Ace of Spades.
That's crazy. And they really don't care because 70-year-old Betsy Johnson from Scottsdale, Arizona is going to wake up with a $10,000 balance on her American Express card. So they could just do whatever they want.
So cool, whatever.
Betsy Johnson.
So I'm drunk in the club. And you know when you're drunk and you're like, yo, like I have to leave, but like your friends are like, oh my God, like blah, blah. So homeboy who's talking to my homegirl was like, you know, oh, he's like, come, I have like I think he had like a Lamborghini outside, you know what I'm saying? Like, come ride with me, let's go to the next spot. I didn't want to be the friend like, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you just like, you know, like no. In my head, I was like, no, but I didn't want to like, she wanted to go. So I was like, man, you go in the Lamborghini, whatever. We'll meet you. Just let me know where you're going to go, and we'll meet you there. She's like, all right, cool. This is the spot. He's like, this is the spot we're going to, whatever. So we get in the car now to, like, go wherever they're going. She's in the Lambo with her little African scammer boo. I'm in the car with the rest of the girls. And you know when you're just in the car and you're like, yo, like, I'm dying. Like,
you fell asleep in the back with your mouth open.
Yeah. Fuck you.
You looked how you looked when I walked into the recording today?
Was my mouth open sleeping today?
Let me check.
Stop! You guys did not take a picture. Stop!
Anyways, keep going.
F both of you. Anyways.
What did I do?
Anyways. Yes, I was mouth open sleeping in the back of the car drunk. Wasted. We finally get to the new spot and I'm like, yo, I have to go. Like, I'm so sorry, but I'm leaving you guys. Like, I can't do this. And they were like, no. And I'm like, no, guys, like, I'm really. And the thing is, I didn't want to say, like, I'm going to be sick. Because I hate being that person who says, I'm going to be sick. You know those ones? Because, like, you look like a wasted if you just say I'm going to be sick. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, no, like, I have to go. And they're like, no. I'm like, guys, like, I'm not joking. I called the Uber right now. I have to go. If you guys are coming, you guys can come. If you guys can stay, you guys can stay. And they're like, oh, fine, we'll come with you. So they came with me, whatever.
All of them?
No, just me and my girls. Like, me and my 2 girls, whatever. So we left. From this point, I don't remember anything. All I remember was going straight to bed. And it was really gross because I never sleep with my makeup on. I'm always like, I'm going to go home, wipe my face. I was so drunk that immediately as soon as I got inside, I just face planted in the bed. And I woke up maybe like 7 a.m., 8 a.m., makeup everywhere. There was makeup on the wall. I don't know how I got makeup on the wall.
Damn.
I don't remember if I hit my face on the wall. I don't remember if I touched my face and touched the wall, but there's makeup on the door frame.
Coming in hot.
Makeup print on the wall. You know when Kourtney Kardashian boxed Kim so hard that her
boom.
makeup...
Don't you ever. Boom.
That was on
Kourtney,
the wall.
Kim, stop. I watched that about 72 times.
Don't you
ever in your life.
She tried to kick her. Boom.
Yeah. So whatever. That was night 1. Cool. I already died. Night 2, it was calm. We went to the...
I'm sorry. You know what's crazier about that? They're like 40 years old. Why are you guys fighting?
Boxing your sister out
you
at 40?
You have kids.
Yeah.
Throwing each other into walls. Like, yeah. Just
at
madness.
40 years old.
I have
literally.
to watch my mom get thrown into a wall.
Yeah.
By her sister, by my auntie. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So night 2 now, like I said, we went to so Canadian artist is in Atlanta now, right? Cool. They were like, oh, you know, we're probably gonna, I love a strip club. One thing about me, I hate Canadian Toronto strip clubs, but bring me to Atlanta.
Especially when the B-list strippers are out.
What are the B-list strippers?
Wednesday at 7 p.m. Yeah.
There's tiers of strippers.
Oh, for sure. But like, what's a B? Like, what's a
The
B?
It's the time of day.
Nah, it's not even the time of day. It's just like the night, like who's there that night. Because sometimes, you know, a lot of people in Toronto know about her.
Yeah.
So sometimes you go to her and shout out to her. That was an era. Sometimes you go to her and like the A-list strippers are out, like the ones that you want to throw money on.
Okay.
And like you want to talk to them to try to see if you can kind of try to get them to like you, but you know that they're just doing their job, but you want to see if you can still try a thing. Those ones are out. Cool. But when the B-list strippers are out, like you don't even want to throw nothing.
So are they just like not bad, or like they just their bodies are not giving, or like what is it that makes them
it's a
B-list?
culmination of all of those things. Like you come in looking for certain people and they're not there, and it's other ones who don't live up to the hype that the first batch did, and you're just like, oh,
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to spend my money on this.
Yeah.
This is
And
what
like I said,
plan.
I love a strip club. I've been to a strip club in Jamaica, I've been to a strip club in Miami, I've been to a strip club in Atlanta. I like a good strip club. And remember I said when I did my Jamaica story, I realized that I love thick women. Like I feel like if I was a man, a straight man, or if I was attracted to women, like genuinely attracted to women, they should have to be a thickie. Like I'd be like Drake. Like I like my girls be like, I love thick women, especially when they're strippers. So whatever. Homeboy messaged me.
You're
he's
in like
"Yo."
the BBL capital too, right?
Yes, 1 in 5 girls in Atlanta have a BBL. I'm actually not joking. It is BBL city.
It's a crazy ratio.
Like BBL city. So many girls have BBLs. It's nuts. But anyways, so I'll get a message like, yo, like we're going to the strip club tonight. It's very low key. We're locking it off, but you know, pull up, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you know, it's going to be calm. I get to throw a couple bands, whatever. So we go, cool, go to the strip club. It's very quiet. Like just a select few in there. Have a little boot section, whatever. We're chilling. And I realize nothing's going on. Like, you know when you get somewhere, you're like, yo, what's really going on here? Like, nothing's really going on. Like, nothing was going on. So I'm chilling, talking to people, whatever. You know, a few drinks are going, whatever. But, like, it's maybe like 2 a.m. at this point, and nothing is going on. Strippers are sitting down. And I'm like, there's no way I came here at 2 a.m. to see strippers sit down. Like, what? Like, why are we here? At this point, my girl from Atlanta is calling my phone, calling me, because she didn't make it in time. So she fell asleep. She's calling me. So I go to the bathroom to answer it. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go to the bathroom to answer it, whatever. I'm talking to her in the bathroom, blah, blah, blah. By the time I go to the bathroom to answer her call and come back out, 180. Strippers on the pole, split strippers on the pole, naked, strippers shaking ass everywhere, money out. And I'm like, what happened? Like, where did everything come from?
Hit a switch.
And I looked to my
certain man's walked in.
I looked in my left, and
that's
a
how it
certain
goes.
man is now in the strip club. And I said,
They're
oh.
like, all right, ladies, get in formation.
Okay, so now I go back to our section.
Send it up like Peyton Manning, bro.
I go to
Omaha. Motion. Running the offense.
I go back to my section now, or what section there I was,
a good
and
analogy.
all of a sudden, someone like who works just walks up to us and just drops like stacks of cash on our table and just walks away, like a case of cash.
A Tupperware of cash?
Not the Tupperware. That's the next night that you saw. That was on TikTok. But
okay.
This night they just dropped maybe just like a stack, like a high stack of just cash, and everyone just starts like grabbing it. So I'm like, yo, if all mans are grabbing it, I'm grabbing it. So I grab like a couple of stacks, whatever. Everyone's grabbing stacks. I just start
You grab a
throwing.
couple?
Yeah.
Are you going for one or for multiple?
Going for multiple.
I went for multiple, 100%. I had like 3 or 4.
I don't know if I'd have the heart to do multiple, though. I think I'd just grab
Like,
one.
yeah, you'd start with one and feel the temperature.
Well,
and
the
see-
thing is, so I grabbed 2 at first, and then I saw some of the guys grab multiple. So I went to the guy like, yo, let me hold more because I want to throw more. So I said, yo,
that's
I'm
your
like,
green
give me,
light.
yeah, so
The
I'm like,
man
yo, give me
grab.
your stack. So he's like, all right, cool. So he gave me his stack, whatever. So whatever, I'm throwing money, you know, ass is shaking. I'm throwing money, ass is shaking. The certain gentleman who walked in the club that got the club booming. First of all, there's stacks of hundreds, right? So they're like, it's like 100 ones.
Oh. I'm like, oh my God.
Stacks of hundreds.
No. Like each stack is $100. So it's like they're like packages of 100 ones, right?
Yeah.
So I have like 3 or 4.
Okay.
And I'm throwing like 10, 5 at a time to
you're
make
doing
it
the
stretch.
cluster.
Yeah, but to make I'm thinking
You think you're making it stretch?
Stop,
Throwing
listen.
10?
Listen, I'm throwing 10 ones at a time, trying to make my stats stretch. Because I only have 4. So, I'm throwing like 10.
Have you seen the video
10
of Takeoff
ones.
showing dude how to throw money in the
So I'm throwing up like 10 ones, 5 ones. Certain gentleman on the other side of the room is throwing by the hundreds. Like he's just taking off the wrapper and just throwing the entire stack in the air. That is how much he was making it rain. And he's doing like 3 at a time. And girls are just ass out. And one thing
At that point, you could do anything in that place. The world is yours.
Listen, I was like, I've never seen that much money in the air, ever. And like, he just does it like this is nothing to, he literally just came, probably threw like 25, 30K and just walked out. Like it was nothing. Like literally, he was in his section across from us. He probably threw like just bands at a time. And I'm talking like, guys, when he says I make it rain in this bitch, I make it snow in this bitch, it was snowing. Heavy snow was in that strip club of just ones. And he just literally just like walked out at like literally probably 15 minutes in there and just dipped. And I was there throwing $10 trying to make my little $400 stretch.
That's player.
You can't see the floor, nothing like that?
No.
Yeah.
Like the stage
That's
was
lit.
covered in ones.
You didn't slip a couple into your pocket?
So now, at this point, I'm like, okay, I have a couple stacks left. But my thing is, everyone's like, oh, like my girl's like, did you take some, blah, 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 you should have taken some. I have so much shame that if I got caught taking a stack of ones, I'm done. Like, I can't show my face again. Like, do you know how crazy you look stealing at the strip club? And I know a girl who got caught stealing at the strip club. And people look at you crazy. Like, people look at you like there's no way you just put the stripper money in your wallet. You look nuts.
Yeah, you do.
Especially because this is not even my money. This is money that he provided for everybody here. And now I have this stack of ones in my little bag. In my wife's, like, it looks crazy.
You especially. Imagine Zoie from the Relentless Diaries steals
$100.
Like the TMZ noise. Like,
But yeah.
That's crazy. But that is, I rate it to get to that point. Because I definitely used to have like a thing where I was like, yo, when I'm up at said place that no longer exists, but I always wanted to, like, when I'm up, go there,
Said
have
place
just
no
like
longer
a
exists.
her
The club. Okay.
have like a giant stack of money, like a ridiculous stack,
Yeah.
because I knew the owners of her. Like, they told me like around how much they usually make per night.
Right.
And it definitely wasn't that what he was throwing. I want to take like a crazy stack, throw it, and just never come back again.
Yeah.
And now I will never get that opportunity.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And like,
And you can't compete like in places like Atlanta and them type of, like those, like the
You're not
scammermans and the
competing.
rappers, and they're throwing like down payments on houses.
Hey, you got Betsy's credit card.
That wasn't
we're literally walking on like 50K cash.
that wasn't happening here. If you did that, like what he threw, if you did that at her, you would be like on the wall of
You'd be
fame.
goated, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be, yeah.
That's crazy.
And that was only night 1. Okay. So whatever. We're chilling. And also, like, I know, like, I'm cool with like some of the gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're literally cool. And, you know, some people, like, you know, you're not supposed to, like, don't have your phone out, don't record, whatever. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. Obviously, I'm not. And also, like, what am I doing? Like, I recorded the strippers. I don't know if whoever's on my close friends, you saw some a-hole. That's because, bro.
I don't remember seeing that. Did you
I
take
don't-
us out the
I-
close?
No, you guys are both in my. Everyone's in my.
Unless it was
Did I
your
ever-
Snapchat close friend.
No, my Instagram close.
I'm
friends.
on your Instagram close friends.
See, did I save it? Yes, I did save it. You sicko, get away from. It wasn't like her a-hole, but it was
Anyway,
like.
continue.
I
While
would've
you-
remembered this, yeah.
While you pull it up, continue.
But point is, there was one stripper that was like very like. Tresor, please let me. I can't. Well, there's one stripper who was like very like voluptuous, and she was like hooked on me because I was throwing money on her. 'Cause she had a nice ass, so I was throwing money on her. And it got to a point where she was like, okay, like, you know, you have some money, like, I'm gonna do something. She just like spread her cheeks, like literally just like literally just like bent over and like spread them. And I was like, I didn't even know what to do. I was just
place the money in between.
I just like
did Stick Talk by Future go
I
through your
just
head?
like had like
Did tip drill go through your head?
I don't know what through her head. I just literally just like
I'm gonna put a
slapped
thumb
her
in
ass and just like let the money fall. But I was like, it's gonna go in her asshole.
I'm sure they're okay.
I mean, but like
I think they
no,
planned
I
for
don't
that
think
sort of
her butthole wasn't in
cross-contamination.
the snap because it was kind of hard to record. But it was like you could. Oh, she wasn't facing me in this one, but she had like her head in my lap and she was like twerking from the other side.
Oh no, I remember this video.
Okay, yeah.
You made it sound a lot crazier than me.
Yeah.
No. I think I did have one of her. I think I deleted it. It might be recently deleted, but
Didn't
yeah.
want that filth in your phone.
It was a little bit too much. I don't think I ever want to see someone else's booty hole. Like whether it's, I don't even like, unless it's my booty hole, I don't want to see anyone else's booty hole.
I mean, booty holes in general aren't aesthetically pleasing.
I guess.
Do you
They're
know
not
what your
like-
booty hole looks like?
I hope you do.
Because I don't.
Okay, come on. Seriously?
I've never looked at it.
You've never looked at your booty hole?
At what point in time would I do that?
I take Sexy Red's word for it that the color is,
Brown?
Like,
Okay.
I'll take her
At
word
what
for
point
it.
in time would I be in any position to see that?
I feel like, but don't like men examine their bodies? Like, don't you want to like
We
know-
clean our bodies.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
clean,
but don't you
I've
have to
never,
like also look to clean?
No, not really.
You never like turn or like to the mirror and just like look at your asshole?
Hole?
Hole.
No. No.
You've never seen what your booty hole looks like.
No. No.
I know what my booty hole looks like. 100%.
Maybe if
Wait,
you're the type
so-
of person that like gets waxes,
That sounds
Yeah.
like a crazy.
like maybe if you get
logistics
waxes,
thing
that
to-
makes sense. But just like the average Joe, I don't think he knows what his whole.
But
looks
don't
like.
you guys manscape?
I don't manscape there.
You don't manscape your booty hole?
Hole? Why would I?
This is
That's uncharted territory. It doesn't need to be scaped.
I think they're thinking manscaping the crack, not the actual hole, though.
Yeah, like
I'm so perturbed.
Why do you keep saying hole?
because I have to specify.
Because there's
That
like
has to be the
There's a
title.
difference.
Hole? Question mark. Why?
There is a
Are you so
difference.
there's a
perturbed?
distinction between your gooch, your like crack, your ass, and then your asshole.
Definitely a difference.
Emphasizing, there's definitely a difference. And for what reason do we need to know the dimensions and the going-ons of the hole?
Because I feel like
You need to know the color and everything. Why?
I just feel like people need to know,
It needs to be clean.
like,
You clean
all,
it.
yeah, and I also feel like people need to just know all parts of their body. So I just feel like I don't think it's gay for you to look at your own booty hole.
That's not even what we're talking about.
Where we're going with.
Okay, so then why is it? So why are you looking at your own booty hole?
I'm
then?
just saying because it's just a very awkward. That's never something that I've inquired about.
But I'm saying, if me as a woman, if I look at my own booty hole, what's stopping you as a man?
See,
looking
but
at
the
your booty
difference
hole?
is, what is the reason that you are looking at that and maintaining that?
I'll show you
Because
s-
it's being seen by other people.
I'll shoot you some bail.
First,
One time, I really, really like injured my tailbone in basketball.
you had to look at your booty hole.
I feel like that's the only. I don't know if it was my booty hole, but I just remember having to look in that area, and like.
That's why I'm
just-
looking at your butt, not your booty hole. I don't. Did you spread your cheeks?
Not to the hole. Not all the way. I don't think so because I would have remembered seeing my booty hole.
Also, if you're a guy that likes getting that licked, then it would make sense.
100%. You'd have
But
to.
if you're not, there's not really a point because no one is seeing it for real.
Yeah, like what's the reason?
Why do I look at my booty hole?
No, like what he's saying. Like there's no purpose
Yeah,
for it.
and
It's uncharted territory.
pubic hair. I don't know if it's for everyone. I don't know if this is a thing, but I think it is. Like pubic hair only grows to a certain length.
I don't think that's true.
I feel like it is.
I don't think that's true.
I don't know.
feel like
I
if
think
you
it
let
is.
if you let your pubic hair grow, it'll grow as long as.
I don't think so.
I think
It's like armpit hair. Your armpit hair is not gonna grow. You can't like braid your armpit hair down. I've never shaved my armpits in my entire life.
What?
Never in my entire life.
And it just doesn't grow?
No.
You've never
Never in
your
my
armpits.
entire life. And it just stops at a certain point. It doesn't grow. Even if you cut it and it grows back, it'll
first
only
thing
grow
that
to a
pops
certain
up
point.
is-
You've never trimmed your armpit hair?
No.
Me neither.
You've never touched your armpit hair.
Nah.
In your life.
And it says here that pubic hair is meant to only grow to a certain length.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it only grows. It's not gonna get crazy. So
There's no way you guys have never touched your armpit hair.
I swear, never.
I was friends with a swimmer.
Not even to
in
like
school.
start from scratch or like trim it down a little bit. I mean, you don't need to, but I just feel like
Yeah,
don't
like
think-
it won't become like your hair. Like it won't grow too long or something.
I don't think I've
It
ever
stays-
trimmed it. Nothing.
you just had armpit hair your whole life. Well, I mean, like
From when it
puberty,
started.
and you just haven't touched it from then.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't
That's
think so.
crazy to me.
Yeah.
Same with your booty hole then?
Yeah.
So that's like childhood booty hole hair in your
I
booty hole?
don't think that's
or
how
puberty booty hole hair?
Hair-
So if
hair
it did
falls
grow a
out.
certain length, we would notice. You know, like
and hair falls out. So no, it's not my
Yes.
childhood hair.
it's like skin. It replaces
Maybe not
itself.
childhood, but like puberty, like preteen booty hole hair.
No, hair falls out.
I guess, but it's like it's falling out to that extent for like the last 10 years. All the hair, I don't know. This is weird to me.
There's no,
My head
and some
hurts.
people like some people don't grow hair in certain places, just in general.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't have any like.
You don't have booty
It's
hole
not
hair,
crazy. It's not crazy.
so you know what your booty hole looks like then.
No,
So how would you know how you know how much hair you have?
because
in
you
your booty hole?
know around your tushy area, like
You do
the,
clean it
the
and you
hair
wipe,
level,
like-
yeah, and you wipe,
Yeah.
you feel.
And it's not something
But
where
don't
it's
you
like,
want to get rid of the hair because of the boot? Like, don't you just feel like I shouldn't have hair there because like cleanliness?
But okay, but think about
Unless
this.
like you really, I hope you really scrub your booty hole.
But think about this. How
clean yourself. Yeah.
think about this though. How would you do that?
How would you what?
Would you use a razor? Would
100% use a
wax?
razor. I mean, you don't. I feel
Oh
like
my
you don't
God.
have
You
to.
can't. You can't.
I don't feel like you have, but you definitely use a razor.
But think about where it is. How do you use a razor on that part of your body?
Women do it all the time. How do you think
Some
we get rid of
Marilyn
our
Manson
booty
shit.
hole? We either wax it or we shave it.
I don't get how you
On some, like,
how you
Marilyn
would
Manson
shave.
stuff?
I
Like-
don't get how you could shave that.
Like,
So are we really gonna do this? Do you really want to know how I shave my booty
well,
or how I get my booty hole waxed?
No, waxing makes sense because it's a strip that can bend. If you're shaving with a structure that doesn't move, how do you get
Well,
it
there
in the
are-
crevices?
In between
There
yeah.
are flexible razors, just so you know. There women razors. There's ones that like flex. There's flex razors. Like for females, women, there's razors that like have like a flex back, so you can like get crevices and stuff like that. So
And that doesn't leave razor bumps?
no, not if you shave properly. If you shave in the direction of your hair, like there's a certain technique to shave that doesn't leave razor bumps. But like as a woman, if you're shaved, well, at least for me, the best way to shave, this is gonna sound crazy, by the way. If you do have to shave, or I've also waxed my own booty hole. If you have to shave or wax your own booty hole, the best way to do it is to put your legs up like a baby and have a mirror underneath you. So you can like see like your full
Imagine if
business.
someone walked in and saw you like that.
Hey, I'm escaping myself. So you throw your legs up high, like to your shoulders, and you place a mirror in your business so you can see, and then you'll just like go to work.
Like dry? It's like a dry shave?
No. I mean, like this is like out the shower. It's like you obviously, or shaving cream. You have
So
to
you're
use-
on the bathroom floor with your legs up in the air?
No, I'd probably do it like in my room. So like fresh out the shower, like I'm still wet, or I'd get like a what's it called, like a shaving lotion or something like that, and I'd put it in that area, and I'd flip my legs up, look in the mirror, and I would just like either wax or I would shave it.
Got you.
I don't know. Is that a crazy thing? How do you think? Or some girls
No,
just do.
it's not.
To
I
me,
just- I
I
didn't
like
know
a
the
very
technique.
clean booty hole. Like I don't want to miss anything. So to me, it's like the best view is when you put your legs up.
I'm sure
Some
there's
girls-
guys that do this though too, that like,
sure.
have their methods.
Some girls probably put like one leg up or like bend over. To me, I just like to see it to make sure everything is like I got everything, so I just like throw my legs up and just. But I mean, there's not a lot of hair there.
There's a
anyways. I
scene
just like
from
to-
Insecure that's come into my head that you're describing.
I don't remember that. When she shaves her booty hole?
No, but I think she gets a condom stuck in her, and like
Oh, yeah.
that would be a way to.
That's a nightmare. I hope I would never get a condom stuck in me. That's disgusting. But anyways, yeah, Atlanta, Shorty had the booty.
Yeah, was the story even finished?
Shorty had the booty hole. Now, I mean, like I said, went to the concert. Concert was good. I feel like American girls are either really nice or they're like complete bitches. Like, I feel like it's hard. Like, it's like American girls are like, hey, girl, nice to meet you. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, you're so pretty. And some American girls just like stare at you like rude. I feel like I've never met an American girl just like cool. They're either very, very nice or they're just fucking rude. Excuse my French. Like, I don't know if you guys have had the same, I don't know, maybe it's just with women. I don't know if you guys have the same experiences. But I feel like it's hard to just find them who's just like in the middle. Like, they're either super nice to you or they're like disrespectful.
For just American women?
Every time I go to the States, that's what I experience every time I go to the U.S. I don't know what it is. Like, Toronto, you can find girls just, like, cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's not mean. She's not standing. She's just, like, you know? I feel like I'm the type of girl. Like, I'm just cool. Like, first when you meet me off set, I'm not, like, a bitch, but I'm not, like, super nice. I'm just, like, oh, like, you know, like, I'm neutral. I feel like there's no neutral. I've never met a neutral girl in the States. She's always, like, oh, my God, like, fun, cute, or she's giving you dirty looks. And it's like, yo, what the? Like, it's weird. I don't know. Never experienced a neutral girl in America. But, I mean... I've only been to the States so many times, only been to so many cities. I'm sure neutral girls exist, but I just haven't experienced it for myself. But whatever, went to the concert. Concert was cool. If you haven't been to the Canadian Artist Show, I mean, I think it's worth going. I really went because I want to see 21 Savage. As everyone knows at this point, Hurt Loss was my #1 album of last year. Like, I listened to that album on my way to work today. Like, I actually genuinely love that album, like, front to back. So I wanted to see 21 perform, and 21 can't come to Canada. So I'm like, I'm not gonna go to the Toronto show because, I mean, I would if the opportunity presents itself for free. Mm-hmm. But I was like,
Hear that, fellas?
But I'm like, I'm not gonna, like, I really want to see 21. Like, I genuinely just wanted to see 21. So obviously, you know, you go to his hometown. 21 had the place lit. People have mixed reviews of the show. I would say, I think I'm not desensitized to seeing that Canadian artist live, but like, I feel like I've seen him live so many times that it's like, I don't think the hype wears off, but like I kind of see, like I've seen these songs performed, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so if it's like, okay, like I feel like it's kind of like deja vu a little bit, but he's still obviously a very good performer, whatever. But I feel like something was missing a little bit. Like, he has a lot of like big, what's the word? Props that like circle the arena and stuff like that. People will see that.
Thing,
yeah, like the slaughterhouse scream. He has the big naked Asian girl or whatever girl. He has Virgil Abloh throwing the paper plane. Like, he has all that stuff. It's super cool. But I feel like just something was, like, missing. I don't know. Like, it was almost maybe, like, too simplistic. I don't know how to explain it. It was still a good show, but something was just, like, there was, like, a really wow factor missing, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. I feel like he's had, like, I don't know.
Those things didn't wow you, though?
The Virgil wowed me.
Like the antics and like the spaceships and everything.
The spaceship was cool.
'Cause I've been to his shows too, and like when I go, like I always thought like the production value and all that was always
No, it's definitely good, but I don't know. It just felt like it was like on the brink of being like, oh my God, but like, I don't know, just something else just needed to like really like wow me. I don't know what it was, but like I said, I went for 21. Like I said, I do love the Canadian artist, but like I said, I've seen him live a lot of times, but I haven't seen 21 live in years. Saw 21. 21 shut down his set. Obviously, because 21's from Atlanta. Atlanta's repping whatever. 21 was great. Shut down his set. My favorite part when they performed together. One, because I love Her Loss. And two, I just...
How long is that? How many? They do like a lot of songs?
Not that many. Not as many as I would want. Like, do you want to know what they perform? So they perform Hours in Silence. They perform Jimmy Cooks. They perform...
Knife
Talk. They perform Rich Flex.
But they don't do like privilege rappers or like
no, they did. I don't think they did. They didn't do privilege rap. They didn't do Pussy Millions. I would have remembered.
Really, that seems like the kind of song you'd want to do.
Yeah, that's what I was like, bro. I'm like, yeah, they did. I'm almost positive they didn't do Pussy Millions. Which I was kind of like, what?
I bet Rich Flex was crazy though.
Yeah, Rich Flex was crazy and Jimmy Cooks was crazy. I won't lie. Yeah, that was good. But yeah, and then that night he did the strip club again. And that's the viral video where everyone saw him with the
Tupperware.
huge. That's not Tupperware. That's
a
laundry
moving
vest.
container.
Yeah,
They were
that's like a
like for roadies and stuff that put their equipment in the black
yeah, like
boxes.
it's a moving.
That was like you're moving into your dorm room.
Yeah.
And my clothes are in this bucket.
Yeah, that was not Tupperware.
were
Tupperware is like
calling
what
it
you
that.
bring your spaghetti in to work. That was like moving, like a moving bin, and it was just filled with cash. And I think his intention was to be like, I'm the richest guy in the room, and like rightfully so. If you have that much money, you want to spend it, do your thing. But here, there's probably I'm probably close to 100K in that bucket.
When I be at the strip club or when I see people at the strip club, I can't help but think about like the older generation and how my mom would have a heart attack if she knew what I was doing with my hard-earned money. Like, really, if you break down what a strip club is, me and my friends have talked about this. I'm like, yo, try explaining to your parents that you are taking your hard-earned money and throwing it on naked women for no reason.
It's like the closest thing to like lighting money on fire.
No.
You know, like it's just like
It kind of is.
such a frivolous,
Yeah.
Or
irresponsible,
flushing money down the
fiscal
toilet.
decision.
Like, it's like there's no justification to someone who's not in that world
Yeah.
of that.
I mean, yeah.
I'll never forget, like, the only time I've only really had, like, a stripper night was, like, the first time I got, not the first time, but one of the times where I got my first OSAP hit, and I remember I, like...
Went straight
You
from
went straight
OSAP
to the strip
Not
club
like,
from
not like
OSAP?
ridiculous. I mean, I spent, like, $100 and something, you know? Like, not, like, ridiculous. And I remember that was the only time I could ever afford to do it, like, as a kid, I remember. And I remember thinking that exact same thing, like, getting private dances and, like, how long it lasted and everything. I was like, man, this is, like... It's like gambling. I can see how someone would just walk into one of these places and lose their house, like everything that they're worth, you know?
And then as a guy, like it's almost compulsory that you tried like to bag one of the strippers.
Yeah.
Like that definitely happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny because like even like, and it was weird because like the night before we were at the strip club and like, you know, you see all these naked girls and you see their booty holes and their titties are out, and then you see them like at the show and you're like, hey, but now you're fully dressed and it's like, is it like, didn't I just see a booty
You're
hole?
a person too.
Yeah.
That's the quiet
You're
part.
a regular
That's
girl.
the quiet part.
Yeah, and I'm like,
You're a
I'm looking
regular
at
girl.
girls in the section. I'm like, wasn't that? Or like, didn't she? Or like,
And the thing is, a lot of artists or people in the entertainment industry are just like, they're just cool with those strippers. Like they're friends.
I mean, there are
They're like,
humans.
I'm pulling up tonight. I'm gonna throw a couple hundreds for you and
But they become celebrities in their own right too.
Yeah.
Like
Some, yeah.
Black China and stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause
But
I
it's
feel like
funny
people-
just to see, like, it's
a
not
lot of-
funny, but it's like, you look over, you're like, oh my God, like, your asshole's
I
in
don't
the
even
face
mean
like
though, like you used to be a stripper or something that was a job. Like you became a famous stripper,
Right,
you know?
yeah.
And like that's
Lyra
like,
Galore, Black China.
was Bernice a
she
I
was
don't
a
think
she
she
was
was
a star tender.
starlet, right? Like a bartender.
She was a star
Yeah.
tender.
But yeah, Lyra,
Malaya,
Malia,
China.
China, and there's one more.
Cardi.
Cardi.
Was a stripper.
But like she was famous off like
Amber
Love
Rose
and
was a
Hip Hop.
stripper.
Amber
wasn't
was
she?
a stripper, yeah.
Summer Walker was a stripper.
Summer Walker was a stripper, yeah, you're right. Oh my God, yeah.
But these are just kind of like former strippers. I think there's like a small select that just made it there.
Who's the one that has a kid with Tyler? Miracle Watts.
Ah?
Her too. Because remember Drake hung up all their jerseys?
Oh yeah, there was a lot of controversy over that. Him retiring their
Their strippers. But yeah, I mean, and there's also a very known UK rapper who was having the time of his life in there. Oh my.
All right.
He looked like he
Yeah,
was,
because they don't have it over there. Have you? Oh my God!
I've never-
London Street. It doesn't exist. It stinks.
I won't lie. I really wanted to go in his section, but it was locked off. It was like Fort Knox. Like he had so much security around him,
should've.
which honestly,
I bet he knows
genuinely,
you.
he just looked like he had a good time in there. Like we were just watching him, like wow, like he
Was
was
he
just
smiling?
yes, big.
Come on, so we don't have a whole 15 minutes of our vlog dedicated to him for you to just not fucking take the shot.
To go in his section.
Yes.
A part of me was like, do I even try? But so also, what am I gonna do? Is walk up there and be like, hey, like you know what I'm
Descent
saying?
into swirl land, you know? You should
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, or because you said some things about that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's fine as hell.
You said you would let him put his redacted in your redacted.
Okay, relax. What did I say?
Yeah,
You did say that.
I would let him put his what in my what?
Check the records, Johnson.
Let's play Scrabble on that one.
Anyways, but with that, like he's I don't know how to say this without getting crazy. He's attractive, but I don't think he's as attractive as I thought he was. Because I saw him like very like he came and like hailed some guys beside me, and I was like,
And
yeah, like he's
You have to see
how
him
it
next to another dude with a
goes.
whole bunch of more money and
no,
Tupperwares
it's
of money.
not
All
even
of a sudden,
that.
he's not
He
attractive
came up and he
anymore.
like hailed a guy like that. He was really, literally like probably like me and stuff. He came hailed a guy beside me, but so I like looked at him and I was like, like he's still good looking, but I don't know.
But I think that's just it's the aura of social media. It's like people on a screen look, no matter how good people look, people on a screen just look different than they do in person. Like once you humanize someone and you actually see them in person, it happens with a lot of girls. Like you'll see her on Instagram and she's bad, and you'll see her in person and she looks the same, but something's just different.
you're a person.
Yeah.
Like it just that happens a lot, so I'm
Yeah.
not surprised.
It
That
did
happens a
happen
lot.
with me
and I
and
think
him.
that's why this might completely be kind of off topic, but that's kind of why they say like you can't expect people that know you or like your hometown to really be your support because they know you.
No,
like
I
you're
don't
not a
believe in
figment.
that.
You're not.
I like it.
You almost
No.
have to be someone has to make an idea of you in their
In their
head
head.
for them to become a fan of you. Look at what you said about said Canadian artist. Before you knew him, you loved him off. And then you met him more or you were around him more. And then it's like, okay, you're just like another person.
I mean, but he's still an amazing artist.
Yeah.
Like I would still support him.
I
I'm
think
still
that's
a fan.
the theme of like what you're talking about. Even the strippers you said, you see them at the show and you're like, oh shit, like you know,
Oh,
you have
got clothes
hobbies,
on.
you do things, like like you're a person.
Yeah, I think that's how it goes.
People. You need to humanize people regardless what they do,
Yeah.
how high profile,
And there
how
was
degrading or
The
whatever.
known comedian who was on the top creators list was also at the party. The man who sings Taliban was also at the party. There was a lot going on that night
I saw a clip of that.
of him at the party.
Yeah, of him and Drewski at the party.
Yeah, it was packed. It was very star studded. I won't lie. There was a few
Yeah,
names in there, but I mean, like I said, I was mainly chilling. There wasn't much to. I didn't throw any money that night. Canadian artists kept all of that locked for him.
This is a little like unrelated and just random, but like I've always seeing videos like that makes me one of the things I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to be in an argument with somebody and throw money at their face,
Okay,
like a stack
come
of
on.
money, and it make a noise, you know, like and it just
Like Rihanna did at the backstage of the BET Awards.
something like that. I've always wanted to just, you know what?
What argument would be happening? And who would you be arguing with that's
I don't know, but I want it to occur.
I don't know if that's necessary, but
I want to slap
I
someone with
mean,
some money.
that was pretty much it. I mean, we missed our flight. So that's why we went to the strip club the second night, because we went, like literally, it was
You
probably
didn't just go home and think about what you did?
go home where? We got.
So you
we
were
stuck.
homeless?
No, we had to get a hotel room that night because
Oh.
we went to so basically, we were pushing it close, I won't lie, because we woke up late. Our flight was at like 9 a.m. or like 9:30, and we were already out the night before. Woke up late, whatever. But we got to the airport just in time for our flight. We got to the gate, and they were like, "Oh, your gate number changed." And
That's
we
the
were like,
worst.
"Yo, we didn't receive an email. We didn't get a text. Nothing like that." They're like, "Oh, well, this is not your gate." And the Atlanta airport is so big that have you been to Atlanta airport?
No.
You have to take trains to get from concourse to concourse. So we were in Concourse F. No. Yeah, we were in Concourse D. And they were like, "Oh, your gate changed to E." So we were like, "Bro, we have 10 minutes for the gate." We had to go back down the escalator to the train, go back to Concourse E, and then go up. And by the time we got there, they're like, the gate's closed. So we missed our flight. They had to book us on a flight the next day. And that's why we went to the strip club that night when he had the moving bin full of money. Because we were like, we're here, we might as well go out again.
So that night, when you booked that hotel room, I assume that hotel room is a bit more consolidated than you were staying at before. Because I feel like if you miss your flight and now you're spending extra money that wasn't in the budget,
Well, I mean, we had an Airbnb the first time.
You might have to share a room this time with everybody.
Well, yeah, we had the first time we had an Airbnb with like 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, all that stuff. But obviously, we only need it for one night, so we just got like a room with 2 beds, and it's only 3 of us. So we were like, yeah, we'll just get one room. It's only one night. It's not that serious, but yeah, we're not gonna get a full 2-3 bedroom Airbnb for one night. Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
And but
Fun trip, bro.
was a pretty good trip. I mean, what can you say? It's a interesting place, Atlanta. I won't lie. It's a lot of hookah, a lot of alcohol, a lot of fried chicken, waffles.
It's funny. I watched the
Strippers.
episode of Atlanta from the strip club. You know where Donald Glover goes to
Oh,
the strip.
yeah.
I watched that today. Which is
Oh,
funny.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full circle.
I mean, like I said, money is kind of, I don't know, like money is just not a thing to certain people. And I guess when you're that rich, like money is just not an object. And that's what that whole, like people were like getting at Jay-Z for that comment he made about like not like giving his family members like money, or like not really giving his family like members money when it comes to like business ventures.
Do we want to play the clip?
Yeah,
want
you
me to
can
find
play
it?
it if you want.
I don't have it up. Well, give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, but he did an interview with Kevin Hart, and that clip, he was kind of like, I guess when you're that rich and you want to spend time with your family, you just want to spend time with your family. But I guess when you're that rich and people know you're that rich, everything's like a business pitch. So you might go to like Thanksgiving dinner and your second cousin on your mom's side is trying to like pitch a business idea and get you to put in like $50K and stuff like that. So it's like, oh, are you going to play it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I get it though.
Well, it's always connected to Bluetooth.
People that where you come from, if you behave in a certain manner, it's not accustomed to where they are, right? Some people haven't evolved past 16. They still stuck in that place. You evolving every year. So that may be a threat to them. Subconsciously or consciously, they can't back it funny because blah, blah, blah. You have to navigate that. You have cousins. You got to go home for Thanksgiving and people are talking to you like Kevin Hart. And you going home for solace. You want family.
You're going home for peace of mind.
You're going home for peace of mind.
They don't give you that
And your
because
cousins,
you're not
your cousins in your grandma's living room saying, "Yo, man, I got this play. I wanna, if you just give me, you know what I mean? 4,800, I could make you 2 million. You like, it don't work like that, fam. You got to explain to him like, life isn't like that. Money isn't free, and no one's given our opportunities. If it sounds too good to be true, it's really. And then he like, oh, you don't believe in my dreams.
Where did
From that space.
So how do you feel like, well, I mean, it's hard to put yourself in a billionaire's shoes because like, hello. But like, I always thought that like, if I did have that money, I would take care of like everyone close to me 100%. But I do feel like there will be people in my life who would feel entitled to that. And that would probably rub me the wrong way. I don't know.
And there would be people who abuse it. Actually, yeah, sorry.
But I mean, I don't know how you guys would feel about that. I mean, when you're at Jay-Z status and you're a billionaire, it's like, okay, you can't give your cousin, you know what I'm saying, like 50 bands, like, you know what I'm saying? But I also do see where it's like, yeah, I feel like some people who like, maybe my family who like never really done shit for me or never really treated me well would probably expect or have some type of, you know, something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an asshole when it comes to that stuff, but I don't feel like you really owe someone anything.
So you're on Jay-Z's side more.
I'm
so.
not really on his side
But you
because
hear
at
where
that
he's
point
coming
you're
from.
a billionaire. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's like, is it that? Why are you trying to teach your cousin a lesson about money when you're a billionaire? But even from like, if I was like, even just like say like, if I had like 10 million, for example, there's definitely some people I'd be like, yeah,
No.
like there's no handouts over here. Like there's no, I'm not just gonna give you money just because, you know, something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm an asshole, but that's just me.
I don't know. Personally, how I would handle it, I feel like you can. I've heard of situations like Cedric the Entertainer just makes like a fund for his whole family. Like every year, it's like 50 bands, and then like he gives it control to like another cousin, and then like that cousin kind of distributes the funds and
okay.
everything. Because
That makes sense.
I feel like in that situation, whatever cousin that's like asking him for the 4,800, whatever, like, I feel like he's probably given to him before or something.
okay.
You know, I feel like that can't be the first time that someone like that is asking. And I don't know, even if they are, then that's kind of different. You know, if you're worth $1 billion and they're asking for $4,000 and you can't fork that up, but
I get it. I feel like that's another one of those situations where it's just the principle of the matter.
yeah, for sure.
Because if I'm a billionaire and you're asking me for 10K and I give you this 10K, you're just, odds are, not all the time, especially if like I know the type of person that you are, of course I can give you this 10K. It's pennies to me. You're going to go piss away the 10K and ask me for 10 more K. Like,
That's the thing.
so what's the real, like,
Gets abused so quickly.
yeah.
that
And I get
entitlement.
what they're saying about how you go to your family stuff and you want solace and people are looking at you like I said before, like this figment, like this entity. They're not looking at you like a person. So that would be annoying if I'm coming to my grandma's house to chill and all that people want to talk to me about is money, asking for money or making money or asking me about that. That would get
your money for investment.
yeah,
or
that would get
business venture.
super annoying. And the fact of the matter is, like, you don't owe anybody anything at all, especially if we're not cool like that. Like, I think sometimes that gets abused.
Wasn't with shooting,
like the
shooting me in
family,
the gym?
the family label gets abused.
100%.
Because it's like
Especially when money's involved.
Yeah, like we are blood related, but like we were never fly like that. So you can't say, "Oh, I'm family." You're no different than like my homie that I was cool with in 8th grade. Like I've probably seen you guys just as much in my entire life. Like what makes, so I don't know. I get that. I get what he's saying.
I feel it's just hard because Jay-Z's a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're at that billionaire stats, like why are people like fighting you for money? Because you definitely have the means to give it out.
But
That
I
also
think-
doesn't mean he has $1 billion liquid in his
That
bank
is
account,
true.
right?
You're right.
But also, I think when he said he's trying to teach him lessons and stuff, I think when you get to that point, you've probably taken enough L's or seen so many people take so many L's that you kind of just want to teach people the stuff that you've learned. And if you don't have money, you're like, bro, I'm not trying to hear all that. I like just give me the 10K.
For sure.
But when you're at that level, you're probably like, bro, I'm telling you, like, it's 10K now. Even if you turn the 10 to 100 and then you go piss off the 100, now you're flat broke again, and now we're back here again. Like, his mindset is probably in a different, like, his mindset is probably educational, while your mindset is probably survival. Like, you just want the 10K to try to, but to him, it's not like that. So I completely get why he wouldn't want to.
But do you think even if you're at that point of being a billionaire, like, do you even have to, like, do you feel like you have to teach lessons?
I think you should.
Or should you just be giving shit out?
Nah, I think because that doesn't help. That doesn't help anything. Like if I just give you a stack of money, that's a very short term fix. Because like I said, odds are you're probably not gonna make this money do something crazy for you.
If you beat the kid's bully, you save him for a day. But if you teach him how to fight, he won't get bullied for the rest of his life.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like that. Because especially if it's
Teach him how to fish. Don't give him the fish.
especially if it's like inner city people, like you grew up in the hood or inner city where people probably don't have the financial literacy. Like me giving my cousin Ray 10 bands, what do you really think that he's really gonna do with it? So of course I could give it to you, but like now what?
So do you kind of have a version of this yourself as a creator? Like even people wanting to like work with you or like, oh, if you repost this, like, and they kind of don't even have the media literacy to be like, bro, you've got 200,000 followers. If you post this, this will have this up. Like, does that happen with you?
That definitely.
Because and on a level, it does happen to me, even just having a
That
podcast,
definitely,
So
that definitely happens where people think that just a cosign from me or a repost or something will change your life. And I'll be telling people, bro, that's not how it works. Like, that's not how it works. Even if people see it, that doesn't necessarily convert into anything. And also, even if like I'd be about doing something, I'm the type of person where I want to see, because I don't believe in handouts either or privileges. I think people should work for what they get to a degree, but like I like to see people working before I like extend any type of help. Like say Clyde started rapping tomorrow and he sends me the song that he made tomorrow. He's like, yo, post this. I'm not posting that song.
Oh my God.
I don't care if it's good. You just started. Show me that you're consistent first. Show me a month of you making songs,
That's why
and
he
they're
didn't
all
come on
good.
the podcast.
And they're all good songs.
That's why he didn't come on the podcast until season 2. He's like, oh, I see you guys are doing something here.
Like,
I see
y'all got something
you
going
guys
there.
got something going on.
We'll see
you know?
if it's real.
I can come on the show. I'm free on Tuesdays.
like the point is,
that's a real no. But what he's saying is
like consistency
valid,
matters because it's a waste of time. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of other people's time. And also, I'm very particular with stuff because I feel like Jay-Z probably is with money. Once one person asks you for something or people see that you did something for one person, now everybody wants that. And I've had to explain that to people sometimes who even maybe got frustrated with me, where I'm like, bro, you asked me to repost this or you asked me to be in this video. you're probably like one of 30 people that have asked me to do this same thing this week alone. So I can't do it for you and not do it for them, because now it makes it tough on me, you know? And then also, people start to see you like an entity. It's like, yo, every time we talk, you're asking me to repost something or retweet something. When was the last time you asked me how I'm doing? Like, people they just ask you for things. They don't treat you like a human. And they think maybe just because if you're like a celeb like that, you might have money or you might have a platform that like you're just fine. But like you said, people are people, bro.
Yeah. Damn, some real shit.
Yeah, it'd be like that. So I can't even imagine when you're like up like that, where it's like money and fame. Oh my gosh.
It's a sticky place.
I also think, like you said too, just like the billionaire label makes it, I think, so much different.
Oh, 100%.
Than having like just being stupid rich, because
Yeah.
there's the whole ethical part of just being a billionaire and having that type of wealth, right? That I think a lot of people will have resentment for. And like you said about the consistency thing, I think the person asking for 4,800, like, there isn't anything supporting that would show you like, oh yeah, this 4,800 would transform into something, you know, good, you know?
Exactly.
So-
You can even take it down from billionaires. Just if you're an NBA star or a rapper and people know. That's why it's crazy with stuff like sports, where people can Google your salary. So it's like people know exactly how much you're making. Your family, groupies, people know exactly how much you're making. So
It's public record.
yeah, so people are going to be looking at you at like, yo, like, you know, XYZ.
Like if you're an athlete and you date like a model that's whatever, and then you date another like singer who's worth $1 billion,
Okay.
you know, people might
Okay, Clyde.
people might say, you know, have some things to say about, you know, your dating choices and maybe
At
become
them.
a whole.
At them. At the hose.
No, I'm just, you know.
No,
you've got
fuck her.
Fuck who? Oh my God, we haven't even.
Taylor
fully-
Swift.
Oh my goodness, fuck Taylor Swift. Why?
What did-
Why?
Maybe
Why?
not. Actually,
What
you know
did Taylor Swift
maybe
do,
not.
Zoe?
Maybe not. Fuck Taylor Swift.
God.
Let me take that back. That was aggressive.
Do you know who you're talking about? Like, do you know, like, God,
You were talking about Travis Kelce.
I know you're saying fuck Taylor. It's like
Because
saying,
my thing is.
That's like the bars.
yeah, bro. What are you doing,
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh, she does have a stand.
bro?
The Swifties,
Okay.
they'll
What I
swift
will-
you right on out.
We're never going corporate.
My thing
If
is.
Trudeau regulates us, we're gonna be left behind.
Oh my God, right? Maybe not.
We'll get to that,
We'll get
yeah.
to that. Maybe not fuck Taylor Swift. But I genuinely hate, and maybe it's fuck the NFL. I genuinely hate how now the NFL is treating her like this marketing. Did you see how she was the
That's what
header?
they are. They're marketing.
That's what they're doing. They're
But
selling.
it is
They're using
nuts.
her.
They're selling ads.
But it's nuts.
They're doing I think they're doing a
I
fantastic
hate it.
job.
I genuinely hate it.
They're milking.
I don't know if I like it either, but I'm just saying they're
Like, why
executing
is
the
Taylor
fuck out of it.
Swift the header of the NFL official account on Twitter?
She's white women's
Money.
Beyonce. What
Money.
do you mean?
Money. Taylor Swift wore the red and white New Balance 550s, and now they're sold out everywhere.
And apparently now Travis Kelce has one of the top selling jerseys in the NFL.
Yeah, she will shift an economy of
No,
a city.
literally, I swear. It is. It's nasty.
She will shift an economy.
But like, that's like kind of their thing, though, right? Like Taylor Swift is kind of white woman's Beyonce, and the NFL is more of a like it airs on NBC and Fox and things like that. Like the reason that it's the highest rated sport and everything is because of that audience, middle America, that gets
Right.
really upset when they see a guy kneel. Taylor Swift is country music adjacent and everything like that. Like it works. It really makes sense. Imagine if Rihanna dated,
LeBron.
yeah, or Klay
I
Thompson
don't
or
think
something.
the NBA
Like a realistic.
would be milking it
No, the
that
NBA,
much.
they wouldn't.
They wouldn't. I don't think. No, they
They'd
wouldn't.
be cutting to her like
But
multiple
if she,
times a
they
game.
would
and stuff.
definitely be like showing her a lot.
For sure, but Rihanna wouldn't be the header of the NBA account.
Did you
nah,
watch
nah.
football when Kim Kardashian dated Reggie Bush?
Yeah. Oh, well, not watch it like
Do you remember
that.
when
but
like
I
they were
knew-
even in the Super Bowl? Like they would cut to Kim Kardashian like every time he made a play. And
But my
stuff.
thing, that's different because the same way they would cut to Giselle Bundchen when Tom Brady made, that's different. Yes, cut to her fine, but like every single like mention is, it wasn't like, oh, Giselle
I didn't watch
Bundchen.
the Chiefs game, so I don't know how
I
OD
did.
it was. It was
It
bad.
was OD.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
Giselle Bundchen is an international supermodel, like worldwide supermodel. Yes, everyone knew she was, but it wasn't like, oh, Giselle Bundchen's in the house. Giselle Bundchen's here sitting with Tom Brady's mom. Oh, Giselle Bundchen just, it was everything. It's like, oh, Taylor Swift is in the thing.
But I think there's
Taylor
levels.
Swift
and
Travis's
Taylor
mom.
Swift is-
There's levels though. Like you said, I think the only person that could be comparable is like a Beyonce. I don't even know if like Rihanna's on that level.
She wouldn't shake the table like this. Yeah, if she
Yeah, I
dated
think it
some
would be like
NBA star.
if Beyonce was dating Kobe, I think the NBA would have a field day with that. Like media wise,
It would need to be today's Beyonce though.
yeah, that's what I mean. And if Kobe was still here, God rest the dead,
Yeah.
they would have a. I think the NBA would have some fun with that.
Like I think it makes sense, you know.
I
Like,
hate it.
I think it's annoying or whatever
genuinely
too.
hate
Yeah,
it.
I don't love
But
Taylor
they're
Swift. I'm not a
dragging
fan.
It's not
but-
even about. It could be anybody. Like she's not. Why are we using this like her as a marketing tool? Like she doesn't play.
Money, they want money.
It is. I understand. Is the money for sure?
I
Money
think
talks.
the discourse
But
that
it's
the
like-
black community is having over it is what's annoying. You know,
What do you mean?
like it's okay that Taylor Swift can date down, you know, a guy that makes less than her, but if Rihanna does it, then
Oh,
you know,
please.
Like I seen a lot of that I thought was annoying.
I
you
don't
know?
understand the whole discourse with Rihanna dating down. Who cares? They're both
Well,
rich. Yes, Rihanna's a billionaire, but A$AP Rocky's not hurting for money either. Like, who genuinely cares?
I'm just saying that the whole Taylor Swift thing was a catalyst for that ugly conversation that we beat to fucking
And
death,
also,
right?
as someone who has as much money as Rihanna, it's slim pickings for you to meet a man who's at that level that you are. What other man is Rihanna dating who is at that billionaire title? Who?
Bill Gates.
That she genuinely probably is
Like-
attracted to, or like, you would have to date down in air quotations. Like, unless she's also dating Jay-Z or she's also dating, I don't know, P. Diddy. Like, I don't know if like it's slim pickings up there to find a man who's also a billionaire, who's your type, who, you know, has the same values as you. It's not gonna happen.
And the part that I was just sick of seeing was he was dating this type of person. Now he's dating this type
That's
of
what
person.
I mean. Like that part,
Oh,
she was
like,
being inserted to it so much, and it's like that's
How
her
his
ex. Like,
ex was a
His
black
exes,
woman.
yeah,
Taylor
like
Nicole, and
so
now-
much of that bullshit. Like, was
Do you think
annoying
he
to hear.
actually even likes Taylor Swift, or is this all marketing fame for him?
Fuck, I should have gotten Trey a mic. Did you?
Who knows?
She did date a
the
billionaire
Middle Eastern
before
Don, right?
she was a billionaire, though.
Yeah.
She wasn't a billionaire when she dated the
But
Saudi.
she was
or,
Rihanna though.
She was for sure, but she wasn't a billionaire when she did that Saudi Arabia, because that was before. I'm pretty sure that was before Fenty Beauty days.
That was 2017 to 2020.
I don't think it was even. No, it was not that
2020?
recent. I don't think it
I
was
think
that
it ended in
recent.
2020.
It probably
yeah.
ended then.
Yeah, I said here.
But when they started dating, yeah,
remember
she
covering
probably
it for
wasn't
work.
Yeah,
thing.
but I mean, but my thing is now. Yes, she dated a billionaire, but I'm saying is like. Obviously, it didn't work for a reason, right? But people are saying, "Oh, she's dating down. She needs to date in her bracket." Like, saying, how many men do you think are in her bracket that one is her type, she's compatible with, that same, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But-
it's hard.
But
Rihanna?
do you think
Yeah.
it's that, or
Oprah. I
but
don't
do you
even like
think
Oprah,
it's
but-
that? But I just feel like on the internet, it's also kind of trendy to dislike A$AP Rocky for some reason.
Well, there's things he's like, you know, he's a colorist. He's made dark skin comments, stuff like that, right?
Yeah, so I feel like if she was with someone else, I don't know if they'd be saying that.
That's
but
true,
because it's
too.
A$AP, people aren't really jacking him. It's like Halle and DDG.
oh god,
Like,
I don't
people just dislike
They
DDG
just won't. They won't
for
accept
some
it. Yeah.
reason.
Yeah, they just won't take it.
I don't know.
crazy,
It's
bro. And this is why I stay off Twitter, because it's like it's just draining to watch
No,
people just chat.
For real. And that was kind of the thing that I got was like, I need to log off. I don't want to see any more of these conversations. I'm so tired of this dating down. He's with a white woman now, and when he was with a black woman, he made her pay for this and this. And
How do we know that? How do we know that?
Exactly. We don't know anything.
it's annoying discourse. I hate it.
And people are like, yeah, so he was dating black women and now he's dating a white woman and doesn't want to blah, blah. It's like, bro,
I
you
don't care
know
what this white
man's-
man does.
Yes, first of all,
I
like,
don't
why are
care
you
what
guys
this white
cheesed
man
at what
does.
he's doing? Second of all, you guys don't know his life. Yes, his last 3 girlfriends could have been black. He could have dated 50 girls in his life. Just because the last 3 were black, you think he used to like black girls and now he doesn't at all, and he used the black girls to get to this. Like, come on, bro. Like, people just make things up. We don't know any of this. It could be true. It could not be true. The fact is that nobody knows. And people are talking about stuff like they know what happened.
So my mom is a Kansas City Chief fan. My mom loves the NFL, right? And every NFL season, she makes us choose our teams before the first game. And if you don't choose your team,
You choose a new team every season?
I don't know. Like we just like you have to choose your team. It doesn't have to
Okay.
be a new team, but it
Okay,
can't.
yeah.
If you know if you want to switch sides, whatever, but choose team.
Bet.
So I won't lie, I did. I mean, I was on the fence last year. I think last year I chose the Bengals and the Eagles, but this year I'm fully Eagles. So I chose fully
Okay.
Eagles this year, only because I love Jalen Hurts, and the Eagles is a good team. You know what I'm saying? Move football, whatever. So I chose Eagles this year, full stop. I'm like, I'm fully Eagles. No more riding the fence. I'm Eagles all the way through. My mom's been Kansas City for a long time. I don't know. My mom just loves Patrick Mahomes.
Great
So-
time for her, eh?
Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, convenient. But she's been choosing kids for the last like 3-4 years.
Okay.
She's been Kansas City. She's
She held it
loyal.
down.
My sister chose the Bengals. My cousin chose the Jets.
Ooh.
He's
Ooh.
been, but
Rough time for him.
he's been a Jets, like he's been choosing Jets probably last, like I couldn't even tell you how long. He's been a Jets fan through and through for years. My mom is pissed at the Taylor Swift stuff. She thinks that Taylor Swift is a curse. She thinks because of the Jets game, so Kansas City played the New York Jets, she thought that game was way too close.
It kinda was.
For what is she at?
It
On
kinda
paper,
was.
it was Zach Wilson and Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes threw like 3 interceptions.
I didn't watch the game, but I thought they lost
Patrick
for a long
Mahomes
time.
threw
Yeah.
at least, I think 2 or 3 pick six, and my mom was losing her mind. My mom is genuinely convinced that this whole Taylor Swift media thing is jinxing the Kansas City Chiefs, and she is pissed. Like, the amount of time she cussed Taylor Swift's name during that game was insane. And Travis Kelce did not score a touchdown.
Really?
No. And my mom was like, that is why. This is why.
That's funny.
My mom's convinced that this whole media Taylor Swift thing is going to affect his career, and now
Part of me did think, like, is this a play? Like, are they?
I'm sure
you
it
know,
is. So
like,
many things in
holy.
like that industry is a play and it's fake. But
Who knows?
I mean, I won money.
Or it could be it could just be a quick little thing.
I'm back to betting. I took a break while I was in Atlanta, but now that I'm back, I won money on the Kansas City game.
Yeah, it could just be a quick.
Shout out Isaiah Pacheco.
You want to know another Instagram, Twitter topic that I'm tired of
Oh,
seeing?
another one that happened this past week.
I
Oh
saw
my
this tweet.
god! No, no,
That's not even what. But this kind of segues
Who,
into
Brittany
that.
Renner?
No.
Oh, God.
I saw
the
this
body
tweet.
count conversation.
Oh
was-
god.
God,
I saw
she
this
needs to
tweet and
stop.
it just rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, here we go again. This girl said, the minimum a man should send for breakfast, $50, lunch, $80, gas, $100, brunch, $150, dinner, $200, nails and makeup, $250, outfit, $300, wig and install, $400. $40 is never acceptable. And I wanted to delete the Twitter app altogether. Because how do we just keep...
They're gonna bring back Jim Crow or something. Like,
How
this
do
is
we
Hey,
end up...
easy, brother.
so crazy.
How do we end up... How do we end up here?
Because people have nothing else to talk
And
about.
Glasso, and one of the comments was $300 for an outfit, but you got fast fashion on in your profile picture.
Oh, shit.
And she said, I'm going to flip the rest. There should be some left over.
What?
The internet, man.
So you need to send her more than is needed for a meal or for outfits.
I just think, like, we just need to stop. Like,
We
this
need to
whole,
stop.
like, I mean, it's not even we. Just, like, it's just, at this point, it's just Twitter annoyance. It's the same conversation over and over again. But we'll get to girl math in a second, because girl math has just gone to, I used to love the whole girl math thing. Men have ruined it. You guys have ruined the girl math
Are we
thing.
doing
But
this? Are we doing math?
we'll do it in a second.
Okay.
But to go off that, I had a conversation recently, and I was talking to a friend of mine, and she was talking about, she went on a date with a guy, you know what I'm saying? She's giving me, like, the rundown of how the date went, whatever. And I won't, like, the way she was running on the date, it gave me the ick listening to it. Because one thing I don't like, right? If you ask me on a date, I really don't like when men try to do, like, the temperature check, like, will she pay? Don't temperature check me. Don't temperature check me to see if I'm going to pay for stuff. If I want to pay for stuff, I will do it. But don't like, oh, it's the end of the night. Who's going to call the Uber stare down? You know what I'm saying? Don't do that with me. And I don't like when men on the first date, I don't care. You can say whatever you want about this. I don't like when men on the first date try to see if I'm going to offer to pay for anything. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. And I'm the type of person, I will pay for something. I will offer to, pay for your parking. I'll offer to, pick me up. I will give you gas money. If you know what I'm saying? If we go out for dinner or we go out for drinks, I'll buy a drink. You know what I'm saying? I will do that on my own. But once I get the vibe that you're trying to test me to see if I'm going to do something, I'm icked out. Because I'm the woman that I will offer. Like, we'll go if we're on a date for a long time and say we do movies, we do dinner, we do mini golf, we do this, I will pick up something. That's just I will grab something. But once I get the feeling like, oh, look, I'm trying to test if she's gonna touch her wall, I'll stare down this whole table until the lights turn off. Don't try to test me, see if I'm gonna pay for something. I don't like that. And on that date, that guy was doing that. And I was like, bro, I would never speak to him again.
Like, he did it more than once?
Multiple times. Like,
that's kind of, okay. Yeah.
Oh, it's time to pay. We're staring at each other. Don't do that. Don't do that.
What else did he do?
I know if I'm going to pay, my card's already out. And I've been on dates. If it's like our third, fourth date and I want to take you somewhere and I know I have intention of paying, my card's already out before the check even comes. That's my, like, I'm going to pay for this. It's fine. Like, I brought you out. I pitched this date. I'll pay. But never try to do the stare down. Who's going to pay? You going to pay? Or you don't do that with me because I'll stare at you until, like I said, to the end of the night. Don't. It's ugly. It is very ugly. There's no defending it. It's ugly. Never go on a first date and just, so we need an Uber. Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
no
tacky.
arguments here.
And so many men now try to do this whole like, let's see if she's gonna do. No.
You know why I've never had to do that? And this was kind of my thing with dating that some people like judge me for. I feel like once you really get to know someone's personality, you can kind of know if they're the type of person that's gonna do that or not. Like if you're a guy like getting to know a girl, I don't think you need to test her if you really just got to know her as a person. And you don't even have to do that by going out. Just through conversations and her answers to certain things, you can kind of maybe gauge what type of person she is. So there's no point in like doing that whole testing thing.
Like the first date money test is probably one of the biggest icks. Because I've seen it happen so many times. And guys do it so often where they test if you're going to pick up anything on the first date. Don't test me. Don't test me.
Like, just get to know people first.
Ever.
Because I think that's why I'm always baffled where a man will meet a girl and say, yo, let's go out tomorrow. I don't know you. There's no way I'm not meeting you today. We're going out tomorrow. No. No chance.
Look.
Okay, so what do you mean?
No. I don't know you. I have to know who you are first.
But you won't know who I am in 1 week versus 1 month.
I'd have a better gauge. I definitely will have a better gauge.
And it's like, it's not that serious. It's like, okay, in order to get to know you, I need to get to know you in the next 5 days. So we need to go out now.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with taking time.
Take time.
Yeah, I just think, like, if it's a first date and you're a man, bring back courting, please. If it's a first date and you're a man, just prepare to pay. Just pay. And even if, for example, like, prepare to pay. And for example, if she doesn't offer anything, then that's how you know. You know what I'm saying? Okay. If she doesn't even offer to pay for your parking or she doesn't even offer, you don't have to take it. But if that's something that you value, if she's offered, then you know. But don't do the test.
See, to what you're saying.
Like, if we get to the parking lot to pay and your hands are in your pockets, my hands will go in my pants. I will one-up you every time. Don't play with me. If the bill comes and your wallet's in your back pocket, my purse will be outside the restaurant. Don't play with me. Don't. We can do this all day, baby. Don't do it. If we get to the bar and we order shots, I will swallow my credit card before you play with me.
Oh my God, you're sorry.
I just hate that shit. I hate it.
I guess she hates it.
It's
So you don't like that, yeah.
It's icky. It is so icky. If a grown man is staring at you when it's time to pay. If I wanted to pay, I would pay, bitch. What? If I wanted to offer, I would do it. So when I do it, shut up, but don't. Ugh. Nasty, 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 nasty.
You know.
No shame. Sorry.
Oh, keep going.
No, I'm not going on my rant. It's no shame. It's no, like, are you serious?
Hold on, I'm gonna put it away. But, yeah, it's bad. Yeah.
Like, are you genuinely okay?
Don't test these women. Would you?
Go.
See, when I was
I'm done.
You know, when I was younger and I would like go on dates and everything like that, I would never ever in my life plan to like split like a first date or anything like that. But I would, if that moment occurred, you know, where like the bill gets whatever and like she all of a sudden is like goes to grab for it or like says, so how are we splitting this? And it's like, I always thought that was like a cool indication of character, you know? Like, I always appreciated that.
For sure, but
I never made a girl play or anything like that, but I was just saying, I always used to think like, oh, that's a sign of a girl that's raised right. I don't think it's that serious.
I made a girl pay once.
Made?
Well, not made.
No
No,
one's-
that's the wrong
no
word.
one's
That's
gonna-
not
oh,
made.
go. Let's go.
That's the wrong wording.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I let her pay once.
Oh, yeah.
Because she was pressing. No, like, and I feel like I've brought this up before. If I offer, you say no. I offer, you say no. It's 3 strikes, you're out.
Okay.
If I offered twice, you said no twice. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
You might have
Fair.
wanted me to insist, but I'm not
I've had
insisting a
something like
third
that
time.
happen,
But
yeah.
my thing is, if I'm like, hey, like, I found this restaurant, like, I want to try it, like, I want to take you there. What, like, I have no problem paying. But one thing about me, I'm not paying on the first date. I might pay for something on the first date, but I'm not paying for the first date.
So should whoever asked?
Oh, do you have a mic?
date
Nah, I
want to
fucked
pay?
up.
No. First date, man pays.
No, that's what I'm asking. Like, if you ask the girl, the man always has to pay since he's the one that asked, and vice versa.
I feel like if you're a man who asks me
The
on a
vice
date,
versa never happens.
if
bro.
you're on a man and
because
you
you know
ask me
how
on a
girls finesse it.
you should pay for a bulk of the date. I might pick up something, you know what I'm saying, or like, you know, like I said, pay for parking, right? You know, pay for a drink or whatever. That's fine. Yeah. But if you're taking me out to dinner and when the bill comes, you're staring me in my soul. Oh,
But
You know how girls finesse it. I'm gonna break
What?
it down. I'm gonna break it down exactly, bro. This is how a girl will pull a switcheroo on you to make sure that you pay for the first date. If she knows that you're a guy that's gonna pay on the first date. A girl's way of asking you out without asking you out is saying, I want to see you. They just say, I want to see you. So then that just puts the ball in your court to make the plans. And technically, since you made the plans, you have to like take control
when
of
are we
this.
seeing each other?
Even
oh my
though
God.
even though she initiated the plans, now it's on you because she might have said that she wanted to see you, but you made the plan. So you still have to, you feel me? You still have to get everything in order. And that can get a little techie because if you're not aware, that's how you become free food in the girl's phone. You're saved under free food. Because she's just telling you, I want to see you, gas in your head, and you think that she rates you, and she doesn't. And she's using you for free food.
You got convinced, hoodwinked, led astray,
Bamboozled.
bamboozled into being food.
You got to know when you're food. You got to know when you're food.
You gotta know when you're on the menu, yo. You gotta know.
You have to know when you're food.
When
bro.
you're a little fish, you gotta know.
If the only time you see her or speak to her is over a 3-course meal, you're food.
Sick.
That's sick.
You are food.
I mean, like I said, I
I got finessed. Like it wasn't even. It was like a 4th or 5th date. I was seeing this girl, and I hadn't had the Moxie's brownie. You know,
Moxie's.
You know what I'm talking about though. Like
Yeah, the white chocolate brownie.
I'd never had it, and like she made a big deal about.
You've
this.
never had it in your life?
No.
Why
When
did
I
you
was
Moxie's?
Moxie's is
Look at you being the Moxie's manager.
what? What's the Moxie's?
Don't do that.
What's the Moxie's?
Not the
name?
Moxie's matriarch.
Yeah.
Guys, Moxie's is gross. Come on, we're way too old to be eating Moxie's.
Food is
For
food,
what?
bro.
No, food is
Oh my God, what's wrong with Moxie's, yo? As a food, as a meal.
No.
People just start. See, this is a new age thing.
It's not a new
Over the
age
last,
thing.
like,
This is the
few
whole
years.
outfit for $300 type
No,
thing.
this is
Like,
a thing
what?
over the last few years. People wrote off Jack Astor's.
Because
They
the
wrote off
food is
Moxie's thing.
genuinely gross. Like the
Bro.
food is not good. Like what's the problem?
Y'all will, and not you. Y'all as in people. Y'all will eat street meat after the club, but Moxie's is gross. The hot dog man in the corner is fine, but
I
Moxie's is
think
gross.
there are other affordable
McDonald's
options.
is fine, but Moxie's is gross.
But McDonald's is McDonald's.
So
What do you mean? But yeah, like that. Like that's
Like, for what
you're
it is.
never expecting to get a good meal at McDonald's. It's McDonald's.
yeah, but so then if you
yeah. You're not expecting like gourmet shit. Like
But
it's
it's still
Jack
not
Astor's.
even good. It's not good.
There's McDonald's, but you still eat it.
No, guys, it's not the same.
It's
I
good
don't
and
think that's it. No, it's not.
I think it's the same.
It's not. Moxie's is gross.
You know
man.
what you're getting from certain places, and your
Moxie's
expectations
is
shouldn't
gross.
be higher.
Jack
than
Astor's
it.
is gross. It's not good.
You're a hater.
I'm not a hater. I just think it's
This is
genuinely
big hater
gross.
energy, man.
No, it's not.
A lot
good.
of people share
There's
that same
so many
sentiment, though.
like low. My thing is, we live in Toronto. There's so many good gem food spots in Toronto to be eating Moxie's.
Yeah, but I was going.
I
No,
think that's
the
more of
whole-
a convenience thing.
The whole part of this story was that like the dessert there, right?
Yeah, the
is
white chocolate
very
brownie.
sought after. Do you at least like the brownie?
It's not bad. I've had it. It's okay.
She was
I'm
making
not gonna go out of my way to get it, but you know.
She was making a big deal about it. Like, oh, you never had the Moxie's brownie. You need to have the Moxie's brownie. You need to do that. I'm taking. You know what? It's settled. I'm taking you. You know?
It's settled. It's crazy.
I'm taking you. You're gonna love it. I'm gonna take you, and you're gonna think of me every time. And then we go.
Think of me every time is crazy.
I shouldn't say. Maybe I'm adding a little.
No,
with
I
that.
love it.
But
You know?
so then we get there, and we did get into a bit of an argument, like over food and everything. And then this is
Argument over food?
not over the food. I'm just saying, like when the food came, we got into an argument.
I told you could only get a salad.
No,
What was
not about the food. No, it was about us. And
Oh,
stuff
okay,
and
okay,
everything.
okay.
But,
You just argued over the food.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Physically, like
Got it, okay,
over
yeah.
food. You know how we'll talk about this over coffee.
Yeah.
They
got
have
it,
coffee
okay.
with each other.
Yeah.
Maybe I used that wrong, but
I
we got
love to. Sidebar: I love to eavesdrop on people's arguments when I'm in a restaurant.
Oh my
It
god.
was
If
one of
they're,
the
like,
best
behind
parts.
me.
It was one of the best parts
Yeah.
about working at a restaurant.
Continue.
Was listening to couples get into
Arguments?
relationship ending arguments. I heard that outside of my crib the other day. Like heard the couple in the parking lot. Anyways, I'm getting
Yeah.
really off track, but we got into a fight, and then this is the only time in my life where there's been a little bit of like, you said that this was your whole. Okay, all right, I'm paying for it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it was like, this is crazy. I got
So
bamboozled.
she told you she wanted to bring you to the Moxie's.
Made the whole plan, made a big deal and everything.
You guys
Ray
fought
Tay.
over the food.
Got into an
got into
argument when we-
while
yeah.
you were eating,
Yeah,
and then she said, "Well, fuck it, I'm not paying."
just refused to pay. And that's the only time I've ever had silence when a bill got handed.
She hit you with the switcheroo, and then her
Maybe she was
justification
just mad because of the argument.
and her
Probably, but I'm just like, that's still like, as a
Or
guy,
it
you
was like
can't do
one of
that.
those memes, when girls are like, "I do the planning and you do the paying."
Girl math.
Girl math. Oh god. Girl math. Girl math. Math for the girls.
What the fuck was that?
Girl math.
Girl math.
Girl math sound effect.
That men have ruined.
Explain how men ruin the girl math.
Because y'all not even doing the math anymore. Y'all just throwing shots. There's no there's no plus sign, there's no minus, there's no numbers, there's no damn equation.
But
Y'all
this
just
is-
hate us.
This is what happens with every trend. It
like
starts
literally,
as
girl,
funny.
girl math is
Four babies, no baby dad, no husband. Girl math.
like what?
People are wildin', bro.
Girl math is 9 situationships, no man. What the what?
And then people just
Like girl math was so cute before, and then you hardback men just came.
I thought hardback was a slur. Like, yeah, I thought we couldn't use
No,
that.
it wasn't a slur. It was the other one, which was a slur, which we're not going to say. Hardback men, your wide hardbacks, decided to come and ruin girl math on some hater shit.
So what about boy math?
What about boy math?
Is that hater shit too?
I mean,
Here we go.
it was.
Here we go.
And then they had to like freak it even more Toronto man.
Yeah.
Go OT, come home with $150. Like, what are
we
that's
doing?
your situation.
Like, this is not even math anymore.
yeah, this is just
You're
it's
just
like
projecting.
straight-
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is what happens with trends. This is exactly the same thing that happened with I'm passing the phone to.
Oh yeah.
You guys are just taking shots at each other. I'm
Yeah.
passing the phone
When
to the
was
girl.
that?
that's-
No,
I'm
when
passing
was
the
that
phone
not-
to.
That was
Come
always
on.
giving
No, it was
shots.
supposed to be like kind of cute.
I've
like,
never
supposed
seen
to
a
be
tame one of
funny.
those.
I've seen a tame one. I've seen a
I'm
tame
passing
one.
the phone to a girl that sucked 7 dicks and had no boyfriend. Like, whoa.
Literally, whoa. Like,
we should do a pass
literally,
the phone.
I'm passing the phone to the girl who got battery last night and lied to her man. Like, why?
And then you guys are posting this.
Why?
I'm passing the phone to a guy that got cheated on by a 2-time MVP.
Whoa, holy
I'm saying how it would sound if we did it.
shit. Why?
Oh, I'm being.
Let it go.
I know what
man.
you're.
Wait, no, let what go?
Oh, you're talking about your situation.
No, that isn't even really like
Oh.
I put like that's not what happened exactly
Okay,
to
'cause
me.
I'm like,
it was an
Clyde.
NBA player, but it wasn't.
Okay, I was like, Clyde, come on.
No, I'm. What do you mean? Come on, you bring it up. Hey, Chloe, want to
girl
know about
math.
Clyde's cheating situation?
I never brought it up.
I did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. All I said was I liked the song of hers where she talked about cheating.
He's like, speaking of cheating,
So,
you
do you
know
want
what happened to this loser?
Yeah, that's exactly what you did.
First of all,
I never brought up that I got cheated on. I just said I liked her song that was about cheating.
first of all,
Let it go. I've let it go.
That's funny.
that's not what happened.
Yes, it was.
That's not what happened.
That is what happened.
You said "Cheat Back" was your favorite song,
Yeah.
and then I said, "What?" Did I say why is it your favorite song? Something like that.
You asked him why. Yeah, you did.
And I said, oh, there's some middle ground there. And then she went, oh. And then I skid by for a little bit. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And
You
then I
did
was like,
skid by.
And then I was like, okay, fuck, I don't have to tell Chloe Bailey
Because
about my
she's
cheating
like,
story.
oh, she's like, tell me the story. Then you skid by, and I said, are you gonna tell Chloe the story? Because she asked
Like
to hear
10
it.
minutes later.
For sure.
You brought that
But
up.
she asked to hear it. She's
Yeah.
our guest.
You can't say no to Chloe.
You can't say no to Chloe.
I know, and that was one of those posturing situations. It's like, oh, fuck, I can't say no. Yeah.
But girl math,
Girl math, what? You guys ruined it. Boy math. The best boy math one I saw was thinking that. Well, it's also good. It's not even math. It was just funny. It was like thinking that she's a gold digger when you have no gold to dig. That is boy math.
2 things could be true.
What do you mean?
You could be broke and a girl could still be a gold digger. I think that works. How
That
you
exists.
how would you
That
find
exists.
out until she tries to dig and you have no gold? And now
is
she's
true.
mad.
hit
It's like
Earth.
if someone tries to rob you and you have nothing in your pockets. Now it ends up even worse. Because they're gonna beat you up now because you wasted their time.
Yeah.
My boy got robbed for his iPhone, and they made him log into his iCloud.
Wait, what?
Put in your password to reset your factory settings, nigga.
And he did it.
Wait, so hold on.
They wanted his phone, and they made him log in and reset it.
Oh my God.
There must be some sort of backup that prevents that.
I have clearance to tell that story.
Click the SOS or something. Like, triple tap your power button and click SOS.
Yeah.
That's
it is.
crazy. I just. You
That's
guys have ruined
hilarious.
girl math.
I agree that it was something that the girls were having fun with, and it was a cute little trend. And then,
Yeah.
you know, the man dem wanted their say, and then women were like, "Oh yeah," and then just ended
Is
it.
girl math throwing money at strippers and taking it back at the end of the night?
That's girl math.
That's Zoe math.
That's not
Zoe
me.
math.
I would never do that.
Zoe math.
Huh?
Did you not say you thought about it?
No, I said I would never steal because I don't want to get caught.
Okay.
But apparently, Lotto, she had an event at Magic City like last week.
Oh yeah. I
And
heard
there
something
was
about this.
a stripper or some the girl at the event was talking. She's like, yeah, how she apparently so allegedly, Lotto. I knew because I saw they were promoting it while I was in Atlanta, so I saw like the promotions in the post. Lotto had a party at Magic City, and apparently she threw a whole bunch of bands at strippers, and allegedly her wallet went missing, so she took all the money that she threw back, maybe on some petty shit like, fuck all
So
you
she
owe.
like swept it up.
I guess. Or got some, I don't think Lotto, but she probably got someone like, yo, take all this shit back.
Everything on the floor. I want back every blood clot.
I don't think Lotto has,
What do they say in Atlanta?
not that.
I want back my goddamn. Something like that.
Maybe. But yeah, not the
You don't think
patois.
Lotto's ever said blood clot?
I would hope not. Why? What is Lotto
I hope
ever in
she
a
hasn't.
situation where she's ever said blood clot?
I really
Maybe
hope
in
not.
Jamaica.
Maybe. But I mean, Lotto's also like white passing biracial woman. So I mean, her saying blood clot is just
Would be wild.
Bumble clot. You know, something like
Could
that.
be some DDG.
bone clot. That's one of the funniest videos I think I've ever seen.
Is it of DDG?
Yeah, it is DDG.
okay.
Wasn't he eating
He was
oxtail?
in Jamaica and he ate a piece of jerk chicken.
Oh.
Bumble clot.
It's funny because it's like he put some
He
extra
did.
weight on
He
it.
did.
Like,
He's another one who needs to, I don't even know.
he's winning.
Is he?
Yeah, he's
Why?
winning.
Because he's dating Halle Bailey?
Yeah.
I mean, she's gorgeous. There's been a lot of.
And he's like probably the most successful like YouTuber rapper adjacent type thing. There
He
isn't
is.
really a
But
rapper.
he didn't make the Forbes creators list.
No.
So is he really the most?
YouTuber rapper, yes, but YouTuber, no. YouTuber rapper, yes.
That Forbes creators list, right? It listed what, the top 10, 15, or
No, it was the top 50.
the top 50?
Yeah.
Okay, we don't have to go through the whole 50
Yeah, of
list.
course not.
But they did a list of the top, and I think Mr. Beast number one?
Mr. Beast was number one.
And
I'll tell you exactly.
He's the first influencer to get a patch on NBA jerseys.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
on the
I've
Hornets.
seen that.
That's crazy.
Mr.
He's gonna be
Beast-
the first billionaire, I think,
Yeah.
YouTuber.
He earned
But how did
82 million
what,
this year.
Sorry, give me back. What is his content? I've never watched anything. What does he do that makes him
He-
so?
I'm gonna put 4 people in a house, and the last person to leave gets $100,000.
Yeah.
That's
and
his content.
That's his.
Yeah,
content,
or he's
yeah.
like,
how did he
we
start
got
that?
shipped. I bought a private island and we're gonna stay here for 7 days with no food and no water. Like shock value content.
Oh,
There was a video of him getting buried alive for 48 hours.
Yeah, he did Squid Games.
well, do you see all the? Sorry, there's so many different topics. There's a new There's Squid Game on Netflix, but it's a reality
I
show.
saw
He did that. Like he did.
That
that.
is
He
so
did
whack
that.
to me. Why didn't we just get freaking season 2? I don't want to see this reality show Squid Game.
I agree. It's whack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
But
Continue.
Mr. Beast, he's like his thing is different.
Yeah.
So he was the number one.
He's number one.
So he does
82
shock value
82 million.
content that people
Yeah,
just
pretty
like.
much.
YouTube variety vlogs.
And then
like,
he has like
Okay.
multiple. Like he has a chocolate bar. He has a fast food
the
restaurant.
burger, the virtual, the ghost kitchen things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they opened one like in
Okay.
Mall of America, but yeah, he has Beast Burgers, he has Feastables, he has like a philanthropy
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
and they do hella stuff. Number 2 was KSI.
Yep.
He's from London, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
24 million.
Isn't he also that
He's
Prime
a
drink?
boxer.
Him and Logan
he's-
Paul.
That drink is disgusting, by the way. It is god awful.
The guys I work with love it.
It is so
What
nasty.
flavor did you have?
I don't know. I think it was blue.
The blue
There's no
raspberry.
sugar in it.
Maybe.
It's a little sweet, but
It's gross, guys.
I'm gonna still drink it.
It was on sale at Longo's, and I was like, "Oh, let me try
Thank you
this."
to Prime for sending those over.
Don't thank
if you
them.
guys want to work, I'm very open to
Hurt his back.
figuring something out.
No.
I messaged when I seen him post that too. I was like, "Yo, you need to get this for the pod. Like
I
this
don't
is
like it.
Prime is.
I mean, you guys.
There's no sugar. I feel like it would be a great chase. You know,
No, I got it at
I tried
Longo's.
it. I used it as
and I
chase.
tried it, and I was like, "Oh, this just,
it's a little medicine-y. but
ooh, I can't."
Number 3 is Jake Paul.
He's also a Prime guy, no?
No,
Yeah, but he's a boxer.
it's his brother.
Oh,
Jake Paul makes more
34
than
M's.
his brother.
Yeah.
Really?
Number 4, you guys wouldn't know them. Their name's Rhett and Link. They're like the white YouTube side. Like they're up like that. Number
okay.
5 is Charlie D'Amelio,
who's that?
Yeah.
the TikTok girl.
I don't know who that is.
The one who got known for dancing on TikTok. Like when you think of TikTok,
Renegade.
they would say the one. this
Oh, the
one
white girl who did the.
Yeah. You know how much she
yeah.
made this year at 18 years old? $23 million
Dear God.
from TikTok. Number 6 is Logan Paul at 21 million.
From the Prime drink? I really don't.
He fought Mayweather.
Maybe-
But he fight. He's a boxer.
Oh
He-
yeah.
all that
Maybe I
stuff.
need to try a different flavor.
Maybe. Which one did you try?
I'm pretty
She
sure it was
said
the blue one.
raspberry.
Yeah.
Let's just skip to people that we might
It
care
hurt my,
about.
it hurt my stomach low key.
Number 9 is Matt Rife. He,
The comedian?
Yeah.
I think he's kind of funny. Do people not like
he
him?
is I think he's funny.
I know I like
I see
Matt
his-
Rife,
I
but
see his
why is
stuff
he
on
making
TikTok.
so much money?
I think it's because of TikTok.
Because of
His
his shows?
TikToks always
He has,
go viral.
He had, well, yeah, he's on tour, but Bro, the man has 14 million TikTok followers.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I won't lie. I've laughed at a few of his TikTok
25
jokes.
mil, bro.
They say that he does too much crowd work for black people.
Kabi.
But my thing is, sorry not to cut you. Continue. My thing is, and people got, some white people were upset, like a handful, when we did like our white people say video or clip or whatever that went viral.
Yeah, he's the example of this.
But my thing is, I don't mind a race joke if it's done tastefully.
He's funny.
That's what we said.
He's very funny.
Yeah.
And like that Black History joke he made, I actually laughed out loud. Like, I think if it's done tastefully, what's the problem with a race joke?
You can make a race joke that's not racist. It's possible.
Did you see the clip of the white people hiking?
Yeah,
The
like
black people
that's
did the white. That is hilarious to me.
Yeah.
If someone did that, black people, like, I wouldn't be offended. I don't mind a good, like, using race as a comedy thing. Like, as long as it's done tastefully, I actually enjoy
I've seen
it.
the white TikToker that was like the difference between like when a black person or a white person makes a TikTok and it like the only difference is like the smoke alarm in the background.
Yeah, I heard it.
No, I don't get it.
I saw it.
I don't know. It's like always black
That's
people
how
always
black
have.
people our smoke detectors are never like the batteries always die.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was funny. Kabi Lame made 16 M's without talking.
Who's Cobby Lame?
The black guy from TikTok that goes like this.
Oh, wow. Okay.
16 M's.
That's
Because
wild.
he has partnerships with Hugo Boss, State Farm.
Meta.
Like
Wow.
He was the Meta
a crazy
spokesperson.
thing. The next person that we probably would care about would probably be Drewski.
And he's at number what?
Drewski's number 20
That's not bad. Top 20?
at 10 million.
Oh.
Good for Drewski.
Yeah, good.
The one
I mean,
that
he was wearing his jersey backwards in the strip club, but, to each his own.
the one that I'm not jacking, and I know that Forbes is just estimations, is Kai. Kai is on this list. Kai Cenat is number 44
Yeah,
with
that
$4.7 million cap.
I think he made more than that.
Kai
no?
makes way. That's what I'm saying. He made way more than 4.
I bet his streaming deal is like 4 times.
I
that
feel
or
like his
something.
chain is 4.7.
Yeah.
And I saw the chain in
The
real life
AMP
because
chain?
he was in Atlanta. That chain is psychotic.
Kai for sure made way more than $4.7 million this year, easily. He has the highest engagement rate on his list. His average engagement is 25%. That's insane.
How are they?
That's pretty. I thought it
calculating
would be
those
more.
things? Like the
Probably-
engagement rate.
You could see that probably just off of like Social Blade.
I thought
and
it would
stuff.
be more.
20. That's bro.
I mean, no, don't get me wrong. That's
25?
very high, but I
that
thought
is
it would be more.
No, that's like 25% engagement is astronomical. A good quote unquote a good engagement rate is like 3%.
No, I know, but I'm saying I know people with higher engagement rates.
Then 25%.
100%. People that we work with, like I work with that.
So I'm saying, how do you calculate?
But on
this,
what?
man?
But on what? Like multitude though, because it's like you could probably have a higher engagement rate if you have like 10,000 followers.
No. Like
His total combined followers is 22 million.
yes, I know. I've seen that.
and
To higher,
you
yes,
have
higher.
people that have a higher engagement
Yes.
than 25%.
And don't worry, it shocks me too.
That's crazy.
It shocks me too.
Especially with Instagram not showing your stuff to
Yeah.
all of your
Yeah.
followers.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's wild. But yeah, it's don't get me wrong, it's high, but I've seen higher.
That's crazy.
And we're always like, that's nuts.
And
I've
it's
seen like
like
125% engagement rate.
How is that possible?
Because
125.
because their content is going over their amount of followers.
Yeah, but
Yeah, there's creators.
You see what
like
I
that.
mean?
Bobby's kind of like that.
Yeah, like their content is going viral, but they're not pulling the followers, but their engagement is higher than the amount of followers that they have. Like that's happened to us on our page.
Yeah. Bobby's
We've
kinda
had like well not in the but we've had like
yeah, I guess if it's like
But if you-
situational, like post wise.
no, but
like
if you have videos that are
overall,
constantly like that Bobby girl, her videos are constantly going higher than her following count. So her engagement rate is going to be higher based on impressions.
yeah,
YouTube is very, very like that. Like
Yeah.
big accounts. Like the people watching their videos aren't usually subscribed.
Yeah.
Like,
So YouTube, your engagement rate might be higher than your than usual because more people are watching it, but maybe not subscribing.
I could see a big YouTuber having something like that.
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
plus 100
For sure.
% engagement rate.
per depending on the post. But what I'm saying is like if you take the average overall of like all of your stuff, 25% is
Yeah.
No, it's
Yes,
high.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
extreme-
If you're-
don't worry,
yes,
it's high.
For someone like him, yeah.
It's
yeah,
high for sure.
that's crazy.
But
But yeah, yo, these creators are making bread.
so when are you
bro.
gonna get on that list?
So I'm trying.
Well,
I'm trying.
One of the people you didn't say that was on the list was to call me daddy girl.
Yeah, she's up there. She
So
was like in the
podcast
top
lady.
10 to 15. She has like a $20 million deal with
60,
Spotify.
60 million.
60. I'm sorry.
That's what her
for
deal's
3
worth.
years. I would pod every day. New episode.
We have 3
every
episodes
night.
a week.
New episode every night at 7 p.m.
You're telling me if we got a $60 million deal for this podcast, you would pod every day?
5 days a
Zoe.
week, Monday to Friday. Do I need to do the math?
Zoe,
Do I
if
need
we
to
were
do the
getting
math?
paid M's to do what we're doing right now,
How much? How do I do it? How much do it? 5 times?
you wouldn't do
That's
it 3
20.
times a week?
No, I'm saying 5, Monday to
Oh,
Friday.
5, a daily podcast.
That's 20.
Daily
Oh, man.
podcast,
Oh,
Tresor.
20 times 12.
We could do it for a year
That's
and then
240
retire.
episodes a year.
Fuck.
60 million divided by 240. That is 250 bands a episode. You guys wouldn't work 5 days a week for 250K a day?
For the rest of
Are
my
you
life.
guys sick?
But
For
we-
3 years?
We'd have to divide that by 3.
Okay.
And then we'd have to pay
Okay.
Divided by 3. $80,000 per person a day.
And then we'd have to pay a team
Yeah,
to get
but-
an episode out every day.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, okay, 50 racks a day, man.
No,
like,
but it
what,
wouldn't
what
even
are
be-
we talking about?
You can get a full.
I'm
you
getting
can-
so cheap.
You can get a
We're never
full
gonna make it.
time.
We're not making it, guys.
Yes, we are. Don't say that.
You could get a full time editor for like that. Wouldn't put such a big dent in the.
And he'd
80
be
racks.
happy.
So we
can
have
feed him.
we would
like-
have Trey working slave shifts. We would have Trey working slave shifts to get episodes out
like,
every day.
No, Trey could quit everything else and we would still be fine. Like,
Yeah, like bro.
You would actually do that?
Yes.
if you give how much would you?
what do you think it takes to do this right now?
No, but saying no, but I'm saying a lot of people. It wouldn't even be crazy. Would you do it for 200K a year?
Yes.
Yeah, like that's not even a dent. That's not even a pin in the 60 mil. And you'd be just all you have to do is sit.
So if we gave you $5K a day, you would work and put an episode out every single day for $5K a day for.
To you, like, if
That's
you
a
go,
lot.
I will quit my jobs for this.
Bro,
So, what's it gonna take for you to do this?
no,
Like,
once again, this is what I'm saying. Once again, people forget the value of a dollar.
Yes.
Fucking shit.
But even if $5,000 a day, you would not come in here Monday to Friday and work for 2 hours for 5 bands a day.
Well, we're here longer than 2 hours. We set
3
up.
hours. Wow.
I'm kidding.
Push it to 4. 5 bands a day.
We saved it for 2. I edit for like what? 2 hours, 4 hours work.
That's a
Shit.
layup. I would do that by myself for 60. 60.
Just sir behind the camera on the mic.
60. I'll talk to myself every day for 60 M's for 3 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So fuck the team. I'll do all that by myself.
He said I want
He
it
said
all.
no
I want
extra
that.
editors. I want the whole bag.
I want that whole
I'll
bag.
do it myself.
Just freelance
Hey,
for
man.
pennies.
Speaking into
Go on Fiverr and freelance.
speaking into existence.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to get on that list for real. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
But I do feel like people are fudging their numbers like lower
Yep.
than they actually are. I don't know if it's just for tax purposes, but Kai made more than $4 million this year for sure.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's crazy.
I see it. I get it.
There's no
100%.
there's no Canadian people on that list that I know of. I'll say that.
Yeah.
No.
That's kind of, wow.
And I wonder why.
How did that Call Her Daddy girl get so big?
Their
'Cause
podcast
that's
blew.
their-
I don't know. Their
You know
their
what, like,
podcast just blew.
cultural. Like, that's their, that's
Yeah.
white people culture is call me daddy. They love that shit.
We
Their
need to get it with
podcast just blew.
once you make it big.
Like,
one
if
day.
Harry Styles is doing an interview, like, he'll go to call me daddy, you know? Like,
And I think that's why Drewski's really big because he's in with the whites.
yeah.
The hood loves Drewski. Black people love Drewski, and white people love Drewski.
Well, I won't lie. I mean, one of our most viral video was because we got a lot of white engagement.
I think just because the audience is bigger, it makes
That
sense.
is true too.
It's why the NFL gets higher ratings than
And-
the NBA.
Yeah. And
Really? Does
and-
it?
Yeah, for sure.
Bigger audience.
It's a bigger audience.
They're watching it on Fox, not TNT.
And Drewski is very brand friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you put him in any commercial.
Yeah, that's true.
He's approaching, like, he could be that sort of Shaq, Kevin Hart, Snoop Dogg
Yeah.
person that could sell anything.
But I'm shocked at how he does it because he's not clean cut. Like he still makes jokes and does things that like are pretty
Problematic. Not problematic,
Not-
but
just
can be a
risky,
little risky.
like-
Yeah.
and the companies they still rock with him.
He's
I
not
rate it.
cancelable, though. There isn't, like, a history.
It's because the ROI is there. If
Or
the
a-
ROI is there, it doesn't really matter, right?
I
If,
rate it.
if the money is there and he can still do risky stuff and the ROI doesn't plummet, then why would you broke what's not or fix what's not broken?
Yeah, I super rate it. I'm trying to get on that list. That's crazy.
I'm manifesting it for you. Manifesting it for us. 60 M's. That'd be crazy. The thought of that's actually nuts.
Hopefully, it would be enough for you to.
For us to
come
get
in.
20 M's each.
Yeah.
20 M's each just a pod?
I don't want to. I cannot imagine seeing Zoe with $20 million.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Joe Rogan got.
Don't even drive by a Moxie's.
Okay, first
I
of
can't
all.
even breathe.
I don't
the
even
same
wanna see
air
it in
as
my
a
Okay,
Moxie's.
what do you guys think of me? I just don't like Moxies. What is the problem?
Very indicative of your character.
It's just salty.
You just shame people for who they're Moxie.
I just don't like Moxies.
Wait a minute. You called a Uber and it's not a Lambo truck?
I would never act like that. You know what I said? I spoke to someone recently about this. I said if I won 10 M's, I don't think I'd quit my job right away.
You're crazy.
Yeah, you're weird.
I wouldn't. 10 M's, I'm not quitting my job right away. I probably would quit eventually, but right away, no.
If I won 10 M's, Zoe, if I got 10 M's, we're not podcasting for a month.
Why?
Because I'm
'Cause
going,
he's gonna be
I'm
in
going
Ibiza.
somewhere and no one's going to know.
Well, we're podcasting. You might not be
Maybe.
here, but
Yeah, okay, maybe. Yeah.
we didn't win 10 M's.
Yeah, you got to find a stand-in for 4 episodes.
Yeah.
If that
If
happens.
I won 10 M's, I'd probably tell a handful of people. I wouldn't tell a lot of people at first. Obviously, my mom's taking care of my sister, my close family, whatever. But I don't think I'm going to stop working right away.
Why? What is the thought process behind that?
I feel like, because my thing is like, yes, 10 M's is a lot of money, but I mean, it's not like, I would have to think of like a investment plan. Because obviously, it's not hard to blow through 10 M's, I'm sure.
Depending on your life, are you living like Floyd Mayweather?
No, but I mean, like, think about it. If you take care of your mom, people, whatever.
Are you giving them $1 million each?
I'd definitely probably give my mom an M.
Okay, now you're down to 9. Now what?
You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. I don't feel like, and then you buy your own place. I don't know. I just feel like it's not, I mean, if people, like, if NBA players can blow through their money and be left with nothing,
Yes,
I feel like it's not hard to blow
But
through
people
10.
are living extravagant lifestyles.
No, for sure. I
That's the
understand.
issue.
I'm just saying I would want to figure out, okay, like, how am I going to stretch this?
Yeah,
I don't know, like,
but you could do that from home. You don't need to still be going to work.
I just have a very, I don't know, I feel like I'm
think
very
about
anxious
it. Think about your salary
view on money.
Think about your salary compared to the 10 M's.
Right.
The time, like, I don't think that it justifies. Like, the time that you're spending there is not justifiable. You could be spending that same 8 hours a day trying to figure out your investments.
But I could also be doing that while getting paid my salary.
Yeah, but the little salary compared to the 10
Don't call
M's.
my salary little.
Compared to 10 M's. Everyone's salary is little compared to 10 M's.
Don't call my salary
wouldn't. I personally don't think it would be. I think that's just like,
I think you're saying
it's just
that,
trauma.
I think I won't lie. I think it's trauma, and I think it would be like anxiety of me having that much money and not knowing what the hell to do with
It's
it.
just trauma. That's just black people
For sure.
trauma.
I think it would definitely. I'm not denying it. I think it would definitely be trauma, anxiety of me. Okay, I have 10 M's, but like now what? Like I'm just gonna go to work tomorrow. If I won 75 M's, I'm out of here immediately.
10?
70. Like if I won like the Lotto Max jackpot OLG 75 M's. Oh, I'm out of here. You guys are not seeing me.
So
We're not doing the pod anymore?
see, but if you
Actually, yes, we are.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be rich doing the pod though. Like
We're gonna
I'm
have our own
definitely
studio.
gonna give you guys some money for sure.
just
I'd definitely throw you guys
open
some
a
bread.
studio, like
And we would just pod. I think could we be rich podders? And it'd be
They'd
crazy.
get
Like,
sick of us after
the
30
story we
episodes.
would tell of us just like me winning the lottery, and then all of a sudden we just have this crazy ass setup, and all we do is just pod. Why not?
We got Relentless and neon lights and
Yeah.
stuff. We got a production setup. We
Yeah.
got a switchboard.
Let me
Manifest.
go. What's the lottery tonight? What's the
God.
OLG?
Oh, no.
This is what I mean. You got a problem.
You're not doing tickets, no.
that's crazy.
Why?
bro.
It's the $3 lottery ticket. It's not that serious. I buy one.
Oh, you buy one.
It's 40 million.
All right, let's wrap this up because now you're talking about lottery tickets.
Why? You guys don't play lottery?
No,
Never?
no.
I've never touched it.
I've never
Really?
bought a lottery ticket in my life.
Maybe because my mom is like addicted to lottery. Like my mom buys a lottery ticket every single night or every whatever the draw is. My mom buys one.
How much money do you think?
Oh,
she
I
spent,
paged her on it. It's disgusting. I'm like, you
like
probably
over her
spent.
lifetime.
Oh, definitely probably 5 figures.
This is where you get it from.
Well,
And
think
has
about
the
it. If you
return
buy no,
returned at
no,
all?
has she won millions? No,
No, not even like a little 1,500.
No. Maybe
Not
like
even a 500.
no, I don't think so. Maybe she's hiding it from me, but I don't think she has. It is a fool's game. I won't lie. But my all of them, all the like my grandma, my aunt, my mom, my grand aunt, they love lottery tickets.
Runs in the family.
That was
And they don't go crazy, but my mom will buy a lottery ticket every night. But don't forget my lottery ticket. Or can you get me a lottery ticket? They always. My
that was
grandma
the
has
biggest
won a few.
finesse that they ever made was lottery tickets.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
the biggest finesse.
Casino what? I don't like casinos.
Ooh, I
that
went down
much.
a rabbit hole of all this weekend.
Yeah, I don't.
Casinos are-
But I won't lie. I do love a
finesse.
sports betting though. Everyone tells me to be a lady, but
scaring the niggas.
I don't like
bro.
sports betting
I love-
because you
listen.
can't enjoy the sport.
Yeah, it ruins, like, makes me hate athletes that I like.
You can't enjoy the sport.
I think it makes me engage more in the sport.
I gotta take you to a casino, honestly. I think you can get it.
Take me into casino?
That's why we should do a fantasy league for the pod.
No. In Vegas, I would absolutely not. In Vegas, I didn't like the casino that much. I won't lie. The money goes a lot faster than you'd want.
Do you do slots or tables?
I don't know. Oh, I do tables. I did blackjack.
Slot
And I did
machines
craps.
are essentially how Tresor described the strip club.
Yeah.
Just lighting money
Burning
on
money,
fire.
100% the slot machine. But I won't lie. Sports betting, I do enjoy. And I've seen a lot better return in sports betting than I have at any type of other, like lottery tickets, casino, anything like that. No?
Probably because you can, like, it's kind of easier
me too,
to
actually.
figure out.
Yeah.
I have a couple friends that pay to be in a telegram for a professional bettor to give them bets. And I feel like
yeah,
you
I
guys
know that
now,
too.
like, y'all are wilding now.
But I know guys who have made a lot of money.
Yeah, I know guys that make-
subscribing to like those professional bettor discourses and stuff like that or whatever and making a lot of money.
Yeah, and those guys are finessing because if you have 10,000 people in there and they're paying $5 a month,
Oh, for
you
sure.
don't even have to bet.
That too.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That just pays your shit right there, yeah.
This is a quick episode.
I mean, longer than the last one.
What are we at?
Right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Perfect timing. You guys have any final
Perfect
thoughts?
timing.
We have a lot coming this month, guys. It's October.
Yeah, we do.
We love October.
We have a strong fourth quarter.
We have a strong
in
fourth
mind.
quarter coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Are
That-
you guys?
and that's it? That's all you're going to do?
That's all I'm saying.
I bet. I like that.
We're just gonna, when it happens, you'll know, and that's it. Any last words, ladies, gentlemen?
Nope.
Sorry, so sorry. All right, guys, thank you. This is episode 29. Relentless Diaries. We'll see you guys next week, or maybe tomorrow if we win 60 M's tonight. Pod every day.